town of Neverwinter. I realise there's no music, and that's going to throw me off.
Joke's on you, I've got it permanently muted.
Wow.
Come
Wow.
on, not
Background.
What a dickhead.
I
Oh,
pay
no.
for this music, you cunt.
No, fuck you, you're not getting any.
Oh yeah, I've realised I ain't even sick. Because the smart man like me, where is it? Dun 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 dun. This is not the Fables team. So, where last we left off, the party, the group, the people had.
What had they done?
Part of the people had just left the town of Neverwinter. Having just left the town, they made their way to this encampment area that they are in right now. In doing so, however, they found that in the middle of the road, in their long and weary travels, were two dead horses. Further investigation found these horses to be of their good friend, Gordon Roxyer. I believe that's his name, correct me if I'm wrong. And his friend, whatever his name is.
Sildar?
Bob.
Sildar, that's it.
Paul Winter?
Indeed. As they went forth, they were ambushed by some goblins.
Oh no.
Almost went horrible, but eventually the party were victorious. As the party were victorious, they led forward on following the signs of struggle, avoiding pits and traps in the middle of the town.
Nearly all of us
Middle of the forest, I suppose is what I'm looking for. Eventually, they came to a small opening in the roads and came to a crack, if you will, a small cave. Infested with goblins, the party ventured forth, slaughtering the goblins. Eventually, further in the cave, Fiora managed to handle herself well with 3 wolves and made 3 friends.
My babies.
With it, Hamish made an uneasy alliance with a bugbear. The party ventured forth. They eventually found a small area filled with goblins, and one thing led to another. Combat broke out, and the party just narrowly made it alive, as they found this man, who they knew to be their friend's friend, and as we all know, the friend of my friend. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, so the friend of my friend has to be my friend, right? Just saying.
Sure, yeah.
The party then decided it was time to leave the small, secluded little cavern that they were in and make their way forth to the town of Phandelver. With it, they did take a little bit of time. So I'm just quickly trying to notate where we were. You technically were in this block here. I'm just colouring in blue. Not far off the beaten track. Eventually, the rutted track emerges from a wooden hillside, and you catch your first glimpse of a town, Phandelver. The town consists of 40 to 50 simple little buildings, some built with old fieldstone foundations, more of old ruins. Crumbling stone walls covered in ivory and briars. surrounded the new houses and shops, showing how this must have been a much larger town in centuries past. Most of the newer buildings are set on the side of the cart track, which widens into a muddy main street of sorts as it climbs towards a ruined manor house in the hillside of the east town. As you approach, you do see children playing in the town green and townsfolk tending to chores or running errands at the shops. Many of the people look up as you approach, but all return to their business as you go by. Sildar, the man you rescued prior, seems much more at ease. My friends, he says, let us secure some lodging. I'm told the local inn is quite quaint. I will move us to the town of Phandelver.
So who's gonna tell me to make me think the whole time?
Bro, what? Fuck you.
The fear.
And I put my all into that.
Oh, I've been waiting to do that for fucking ages.
I hope your power goes out.
So do I. Oh, might save us some fucking money. What?
Tell your ma I said hi.
I will.
You just look around. Sildar starts to look for a small building. See, I do not want to know what the fuck y'all two did. You're just gonna draw in. See, you draw into. I will say. Does everyone have access to the pen tool? I feel I should ask first and foremost.
Still waiting for the map to show.
I was gonna say, yeah, we're supposed to see a black screen.
No, you're not.
Oh,
You're supposed to see
there we
this.
go. Okay, sweet.
I didn't set up right. I
All of us
apologize.
just like, wow, what a town.
Wow, it's so dark here.
It might be nighttime, I don't know.
So, just watch as your new friend seems to do. Yeah, so we've all got access to the pen tool, I can see. So I will say, as use all kind of draw up into. I'm gonna use pink. Who's drawn penises? All right, who thinks they're funny?
You did, not me. I don't know how to do it. I'm too stupid.
These all draw up to this little area here, where the pink is. I'm gonna delete the PP for obvious reasons.
Oh my god, I thought it was supposed to go. My fucking heart.
Be a little more serious, guys. Please and thank you.
Aww.
These all draw into this town. The cart is pulled up. What would you like to do?
Well,
Also, yeah. What?
let's ask Sildar. It's like, well, we've brought the caravan here. Who's now going to pay us for bringing it?
Yeah.
I think. Well, that was supposed to be a mutual friend, but seeing as he's no longer here, you could try Berthin, as it was his idea. These are his provisions, after all. If you were to head just up that way, points up this street, the fourth building on your left. A general store, if you will. He may be able to give you the money. I can't say. It wasn't my place to begin with.
The other item we have to discuss is how do we, or do we, search for Gundren? Suppose we should go rescue him. He is our employer.
I thought your relationship was more platonic. Or did I read the situation wrong?
Who's simply in his employ, if I was to understand correctly.
Well, if you're in his employ, then maybe his employer will pay you the fee that he was meant to receive, that he would have taken a cut of. If so, it's probably Barthen. It's probably him. He's the only general store here, I'm afraid.
Sweet, more cash.
You said that that Gundren was sent to someone called the Black Spider. What do you know about them?
I was putting the talk in there so that way I don't need to look at the chat. It's just easier to see a speech bubble for me. Again, it's to me seems like just a name more than anything. That's similar to saying the Silver Cat or the Black Rune Stone. It may mean something to someone, but not to me. It's not a phrase I am too familiar with, I'm afraid.
Do you know
However-
anyone who could know something?
Given the town and its location, someone in here may know, as I'm not from here. I'm from a city much more northern. You may have heard of a city called Waterdeep. I am from there. About 8 days travel north. 3 days from the very north. A rather wealthy merchant city. But I'm from there. I've never heard of the Black Spider. In fact, the most I've heard of really is the Yawning Portal. And that's only because it's in my city. I do apologize, but not being from here really keeps me out of touch from the local legends, I'm afraid.
Okay, I think we need to go and get some cash.
Who'll be robbing then?
Everyone!
Good idea.
I'll take the caravan on up to the general store and collect our fees. Do you guys want to poke around town a little?
Sounds like a
And
plan.
And I'll meet you back at I don't know. Is there a inn around here somewhere?
Like a tavern?
I'm not going back to any taverns. I have some PTSD from that shit.
Well, I can meet you back here. Does anyone want to go with me? Or do you all trust me?
No, I trust you.
All right.
Yeah, I trust it.
If I go into a tavern, my northernness will kick in and I'll probably get shit faced, so. Not doing that one.
Just don't get shot.
No problem.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
No problems at all.
Yes, there's a tavern just there. He points to this building here. To the Stonehill Inn. They may have something. But yes, by all means, you do that. I will look around as well to see if see if anyone has seen Gundam recently. So you watch
I'll
as...
ask,
Yep.
I'll ask Barthen when I get there as well, what he may know.
So you yourself are headed to the... You're headed to the little... I suppose the word I'm looking for is general store.
Right.
Okay. As you head on into the general store, I'm just gonna use the headset mic. I'm gonna sound like AIDS, but it's just gonna make it easier for myself.
No, it sounds good.
Yeah, sounds fine. Brings back nostalgia to Xbox days.
Fuck yeah. You're too young for the Xbox.
No.
So you go into the shop. Hear the little ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling of the bell. As you walk through. I still have all of that shit open from fucking... There we go. So you watch. Now this man is probably named in the book, so give me a little second. Now of course Tilgwin can also keep me right at any time, given that she's done this before, but... Yeah, she's only here for the Spelljammer section. Yep. Turns out, nada, cool. So you just kind of walk in, a little ding-a-ling-ling goes on. You see a slightly oldered, grizzled man. Human, by all manner of things. Probably in his late 50s, early 60s. Grey beard, kind of grey tied back here. Who went with? I believe Amadeo did,
Yep.
and
Dude.
I think Fiora. I think everyone's in the shop, if I'm not mistaken, guys.
I'm in the back, just following everyone. I don't know where everyone else has went.
Oh, we're going to all go together. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
happy
we
being
went-
together.
They'll go
Yeah,
in the.
I just heard somebody's gonna go collect money, so I'm like, okay, I'll just follow.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm fine.
So, just walk in. I need to remember this one. She's all kind of walk into the building, and you see the man. Kind of looks at you. Yes, and how can I help? How may I help you today?
We
We're
were
here to
hired.
collect money.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's okay, you can go.
Yeah, we were hired by Gundren Rockseeker to bring a caravan of supplies to you with promise of payment. However, Gundren has disappeared without payment to us. We're hoping
Oh.
you could pay and perhaps give us some information to help us
Oh,
find
well,
Gundren.
by all means, yes, I will certainly help. I myself can say that I have not seen him recently. Given that if you brought the supplies, he should have been here by now, surely. He would have either
Right.
traveled with you or traveled in front. It's not like him to be behind.
Well, we found evidence that he was ambushed and captured by goblins.
Oh,
Our next point of business is possibly search for him and rescue him, but we need information first and payment so if we can buy more supplies.
oh well, dear God, that there is something. Huh. Well, by all means, you'll have my full support on this one. Yeah. So as you may or may not be aware, I am Berthan, and any friend of Gundam's is a friend of mine. So, by all accounts, yes. I will pay you what I would have paid him. By all means, take your fair share, friends. Kind of watches he goes back out of the back room for a little moment before he comes out. Kind of dishes you all out 12 gold each. Pardon me. If anybody needs me to add that to their sheet right now, let me know.
Can't access my sheet because I can't click on my character bit.
If you go into the actors tab, you should see your sheet, my guy.
The fuck?
The payment we were promised? I can't even remember.
You were promised 10, you're being given 12.
Nice.
Corey, can't you explain how you've got that much gold?
That's how much you gave me.
My guy, I did not give you 53 gold.
Oh no! Remember, you were setting me up. I had some to spare.
Oh yeah,
Just
you
didn't buy
done
everything.
you done fucking what you call it? You done buying. Yeah, no, that's on me.
I'm rich.
Anybody else? Fiora, have you managed to get that in your sheet, or do you need me to do it for you?
I think I've done it, yeah.
Cool. I feel it'd almost be an insult to ask Baka and John whether or not you's got it.
I got it.
Iella and Adeo. He's gonna watch his passes it out. So, how exactly is it I can help y'all? It's obviously this is a general store, and any friendly Gundam is a burning man. So, but by all accounts, I'll give you a more fair deal than I would with everyone else. If if that's what you're looking for.
Well, some information we gleaned while we were trying to find him in the cave where we rescued his friend was that he may have been shipped off to someone called the Black Spider. You ever heard of them?
Um, it's a name that I have heard a few times. Yes. It seems like some bandits just trying to like make a name for himself somehow. And watches he scratching his head and trying to recall. It has a name that doesn't quite seem too familiar to him, but there is something there. I mean, personally, I'm not too sure. This is the first time anything like this has happened, and I can't say for certain what's going on. Whilst yes, I do like the name is something that the townsfolk have spoken of. He's only this black spider guy. He's only really impacted some of us in some ways, but I myself have not had the pleasure. I suppose I've not had that pleasure of meeting him personally, or being inconvenienced by him. I suppose. Um, you may have to speak with maybe someone else in town. They may know for certain, but for me, um, I don't know. Maybe Darn Eatermoth. He may know for certain. He may know something. Uh I can't say. It could be someone in the miners' exchange for certain. Anyone that really leaves the town may know more. Seems like one of those bandits may come around here. I'm not too sure if he's maybe associated with these kind of watch as he looks around. Maybe associated with the Red Brand Ruffians. Maybe I can't be 100% sure. Unfortunately, this is a kind of newer town, so like things are happening in ways that are people are trying to take advantage of the situation, you know.
I understand.
But for yourselves, like I said, by all means, I will happily deeply discount anything for y'all.
We appreciate that. We may also need some further financial assistance if we are to take on this attempted location and rescue of your friend Gundren. Would you be willing to foot that bill? And how much would you be willing to pay us for it?
I'll be. Oh, I'll be honest when I say that may be something for a more collective thing. Though the Red Band Ruffians themselves may be, they are a issue with the town. Um, they are an issue with the town as a whole. So it's more of a collective thing to say, I myself wouldn't offer something, but were there a community pot, I'd certainly be adding to it. The the ruffians, however, they are something else. They they seem to just try to take whatever they can. Um, they are, by all accounts, highwaymen, as you would say. They have little to no disregard for who they steal from what I can gather, but they are a problem with the town, and maybe they know something about guns. I don't know. I have no affiliation with them, so like, if they knew something, maybe y'all would have a better chance of interrogating one of them. I don't know personally, but
How would we
Mm,
recognize one of them? Do they have
yeah.
an outward appearance that sets them apart? A clothing item or anything like that?
Are they staying anywhere in town?
they they can tend to keep themselves out of the town. Um, Usually they kind of wear like a red bandana around like their mouths, and they try to conceal themselves real good. But like, you know, that way you can tell when somebody's something. Like, they they wear like a sort of red cloak. Uh, they stick out like a black eye in church. They are, you could not miss them. Yeah, yeah. If one of them was in town, you could tell that there was very shifty. But like, you know, where there's one, there's more. They are certainly a wait in the shadows type deal. Um, so if you do happen to see one of them, rest assured that they are probably being watched. So
Mm,
be careful.
okay.
Watch your back as they watch theirs.
Thank you.
All right. Anyone need anything from the store?
What are you selling?
I sell all kinds of adventuring gear myself. Tell me, what are you in the market for?
Weed.
That
Oh my god.
What's that? I'm not a herbalist myself.
Alright, sorry, mate.
Unfortunately,
Go on in
there
buck
are
fast.
herbalists. Mm, nah, I have oils. Maybe that's the most closest thing to flammable items that I maybe have for yourself.
Oh, no, never mind then.
Anyone need to replenish their
I'd
Uh,
like to pick up a few arrows. But also I've acquired a few animal friends. I was wondering if you had any scraps of food that I could purchase from you so that I could feed them along our journey.
um, I may just have something. If you give me a little minute there, gonna watch as he scutters, scampers off into the back. Um, I cannot open the importer, which makes it really hard when the store I have does not sell food. Haha! I got a whole fucking spreadsheet.
Oh, cool.
I am more than prepared for many things. However, most people don't offer food. You'd be surprised how many of the people in many of the campaigns have made food.
Oh, okay.
It's like the only person to buy food is Ronan, actually.
What about anything that used to be food? Any bones or, remnants of what was once food?
Oh, I have a fuller spreadsheet here. If you just give me a minute. I have spreadsheets upon spreadsheets,
Like a
women.
second.
No bother, doll. Enjoy your time. So it's not this one here. It must be my other email address, perhaps. D&D Shops version 1.
Nice.
Types in ration gets lesser restoration. Yeah, that's the one. There we go. Right. And watch as he comes back with a sort of thick ledger. You said you was looking for arrows, yeah?
Yeah.
That there, my dear. For how many are you looking for?
How many do you have?
We sell cases of 20 at a time, so like, whilst yes, you can buy them individually, you can also just buy like 20.
One case would be perfect.
That there would be one electrum. Do you have any electrum?
Uh,
I use all the currency.
no.
I do.
Do you got any gold?
I have gold. Yeah, you just
Then-
you just
then
paid
give
me
me-
gold.
Give me a gold piece.
One gold piece. Okay.
You're gonna pass over the gold piece. He passes you back one rather odd looking metal piece. So you look at this. There's an image for it, and I'll fucking find it. Come on, roll 20. And it passes you this rectangular piece of metal. It almost looks silvered. The edges on the side are beveled, like an oval that's been cut at the tops. At the bottom of this piece, there is a hole, and on one side there's a hammer and a pickaxe, and upon the other side, an anvil with what looks like a radiant sun behind it. And for your own benefit, I will also drop it here in the Discord. And I've
Sweet.
also updated your sheet.
Thank you.
He passes you 20 arrows. I've yet to update that to your sheet. Give me a little moment. 1535. There you go. Gonna pass you like a rack of arrows, if you will. There's some twine holding them in place. Anyone else need anything from my little mate? Oh, you said about food. You said about rations. Yeah.
I
Need some
have
arrows
three
also.
very hungry wolves outside who I'm sure would love some food. If you had anything.
Gonna watch as he flicks through the ledger for a moment. That there, call it 1 gold, and I'll get you something. Since it's for the dogs, it's not gonna be the highest quality, but it'll work. It's functional. Doesn't have to taste good.
That would
Gonna
be
watch as he
satisfactory.
kind of places the book down and sprints into the back. You're gonna hear these pots and pans clanging before Kenny comes back with like 3 just huge bones.
Nice.
Mama made soup earlier on. It was delicious. Oh, I have to throw these out. You can see why. I will deduct 1 gold from your sheet. There you go.
I will
Amadeo.
thank you for the bones, and I am going to go and wait outside with the wolves as they sort of nom down on Sid Bones.
Yeah, I'd
Amadeo.
like 20 arrows also. You say one electrum?
Yeah, that'd be one electrum there. Yeah.
I got one of them. Had, now that I give it to you.
Oh, well, aren't you just a gonna takes that and gonna under the counter. Watch gonna comes back with another bundle of arrows. Do by all means enjoy. They are the finest crafted here in the whole of Phandelver. And that's because I didn't craft them.
I did not the best.
Any of your friends here looking for anything at all?
Hamish?
I don't think I need anything now. Got enough. I've not used my crossbow yet, so I don't need any arrows.
You the one that was throwing rations around, or is that somebody else?
That was me, but I've still got 5 packets of it in my bag, so I'm good.
Okay.
I'm a fat bastard. I came prepared. I had 10 on me. I now have 5, so I'm good. I'm Gucci. I've got all my stuff on me anyway, so I'm good.
What about your pale friend back there? Points towards Ayla. Ayla. Whatever. I'm not gonna say that. That sounds really insulting.
Say it. You're drunk, Matthew. There's no such thing as a barrier.
Oh, there's a barrier, and I know where it is.
Surprise.
Same. Well, then, if there is nothing else I can help you with, by all means, remember, y'all are friends, and I will treat you as such the next time y'all come through here.
Yeah.
Till then, my friends, enjoy the rest of this fine, glorious morning that Storm has given us. Ta-ta for now. Gonna watch as he swanters into the back, almost carefree.
Well, where to? We'll look around town for a red brand ruffian, or go back to the tavern to try to find some information there.
I think tavern's a good idea for some information. We can all split off.
I will just sit outside and not go inside so I don't get shit-faced.
You can look after the wolves.
I mean, I was the one that fucking had the idea of getting
Well,
them.
they're mine now.
I mean, if I feed them, they'll be mine, so...
No, we have a bond.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think of an accent to put on now that isn't a fucked American one.
Just think of something that isn't remotely racist or offensive. So your only
Yikes.
really options are American and English.
True.
Because I don't think we want to
Everything
hear an
else is
Indian
based
accent
on
in Matthew.
stereotypes.
Yeah, don't just bust out Baljeet.
Oh god.
That one's quite funny though. It's
Oh
pretty
god.
spot on.
I will never
Oh
do that.
god.
Pretty spot on.
I will never do that.
We need to get him drunker, boys.
So, yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Saying "ze," I was like, is that French or is that German? Because for me, it's like, oh, the Spanish. Oh, what is this Spanish? You know,
I
I'm
think
not
that
gonna
was
lie,
pro
I'm reading.
French.
Yeah, I am pretty much reading that in a German accent. So now I know it's French.
I saw
I
it
can
was
read
French.
it in French. No. Dog tooth someone about the black spider.
John, it's a fucking
Yeah,
tiebreaker.
yeah, I see that. I see that.
I was not reading that as German.
I was sorry.
Fleur. Oh, yeah. Makes sense.
I was thinking of how J.K. Rowling flew. Guess I see.
Ah, yes.
Should probably just make it
We could talk to Darnan Eldernath about the Black Spider, and then go to the Manners Exchange. No,
Oh, baguette.
I'm gonna show
No.
myself out, guys.
Matthew, go to bed. You've done
Bella is rolling in her grave.
Yeah, more windy.
But yeah, that is what Iela says.
To the pub.
To the
to the
pub.
pub.
The pub!
I'm still laughing at whoever joined at the fucking north, orth, sorth, and worth with me.
That was me.
Do you know something? Do you know something?
I was kind of guessing. I'm like, that's only British humor. I don't know. I don't know if it was Eden or not,
Do,
but
do,
I
do you know something,
respect
Eden? Do you know something? I
What?
expected that from Corey, but not you.
North, North, South, and North. The 4 directions.
I expected that from Corey.
I
was quite
started off
proud.
with north. And
Yeah,
then
then
I just
I
seen
did
orth
all-
and sorth, and I'm like, I'm gonna write worth.
Because I didn't know which direction to do Wharf. I didn't want it to cross the map. I'm not, you
Yeah,
know,
that's what I went
a
down
fucking
the way.
lunatic. So
See.
I went down.
We are heading into the
This one.
It's a
pub,
church.
the tavern,
Oh, it's like a church.
the
What?
inn.
No, this is the church.
Actually, I'll be honest. I'd say this one's the church.
Yeah, I could see that. That or
It's,
this
it's, it's
one.
got the bell tower.
Oh, true. Sorry.
If anything, this one's the pub.
No, that's
It's
too
in the-
small for a pub.
I know, but it's in the bar corner where the drunks will embarrass the whole time.
Sorry, that's just something I'm saying. I am just
New
because
text.
there is something here for it. It's just got to find it.
Stonehill Inn.
Cute.
That sounds like somewhere in fucking Glasgow.
How the fuck are you reading Stoke? Where the fuck you? There it is, right there, Matthew. You're a fucking idiot.
Right there, Matthew.
Who wrote that? Oh, that'd have been Tilgwin. That'd have been Baka. In the centre
Yeah.
of the town stands a large, newly built round house of fieldstone and rough-hewn timbers.
I didn't really see that shrine, but okay.
You just walk in. The common room is filled with some locals nursing mugs of ale and cider. All of them, as you kind of walk in, turn their eye to the door as you watch as brows furrow and eyebrows raise.
What the fuck are you looking at?
Modest Inn has 6 rooms for rent. And she's like, the place is well stocked. Looks good, clean. Unlike most inns and other places you have been, you can tell this place is newly built. There aren't stains on the floor. You all look behind the bar is a short, young human male. You can tell that this person fits in well. Everyone seems to get along with them. He pours drinks and seems to have friendly banter with everyone. So you're gonna walk in, what you looking at, you just hear one person at the back. Who's the new guys?
Who the fuck are you?
No, I go.
Fucking live here.
Tough shit. No one asked. Who are you?
Nunya.
I'm not falling for that one, you old cunt. What's your actual name, Bobag?
Nunya.
Well, nice to meet you, mate. So,
Enjoy.
Bobag. What's the best thing to drink here?
It's alright, it's not half bad. The whiskey's alright. The ale's piss.
Can I guess that's ale? I'll take a whiskey, fuck it.
No,
Barkeep.
you're going to want to speak to Tobin at the bar. He'll pour you up. Good one.
Thank you very much. Mr. Tobin, I'll take a whiskey.
Make it
Kinda
two.
watches,
I make it two.
watches. The young guy kind of looks up. Coming right up. You know what? He kind of goes down and under the bar, and you kind of hear the bottles clink as two glasses come up and. Boom.
What's that gonna be?
It's, two copper, friend, 2 copper. It's,
I'll give you a gold. Here you go.
oh, kind of washes his eyes light up. Oh my, thank you. That's you're too generous.
No,
We
no,
need
mate.
some information.
Yeah. I mean, loose lips sink ships and all that. So, but by all means, you're gonna watch as he leans in on the bar. What are you looking for? What can I do you
First thing I
for?
got to say, this whiskey's fucking good, mate.
It's straight from Baldur's Gate. It's
Oh, very nice.
it's the greatest stuff yet.
Anyway, boys,
Sorry, as you were saying.
have you heard of the Black Spider?
It's a name that's certainly passed through here a few times. Not much has been said, unfortunately, about him. He's, well, they are. I don't know. I'm not going to pretend. They tend to keep it low, I'm afraid. Some people have said that they've been jumped by goons of the Black Spider. Other people have said that they've heard the name whispered in taverns across Neverwinter. But for the most part, I mean, to be honest, it's not as famous as names such as Amric Van Sumper or Durnan from Waterdeep. Nothing like that, I'm afraid. It's a local name that's more of a. I suppose you're gonna watch the. Starts clicking his fingers. People seem to take the piss out of it more than they do, say, more. I don't know.
Yeah, like a boogeyman.
Yeah, if the boogeyman was a fucking joke.
Hmm. Kind of a story you tell the kids to kind of make them behave. But then
Yeah,
everyone laughs at because you know it's not real. But at the same time, it could be.
yeah. I mean, I've heard some other stuff, but nothing about this person, I'm afraid.
What other stuff?
Well, Elsa, she's a bit of a gossip. She's not started her shift yet. But she says that Dan and Edomath are the orchard keeper as a former adventurer. You look at the old man, you think he's not picking up a sword anytime soon. He ain't picked up a sword his entire life. He's
Aye.
scared of his own shadow.
Swords mean nothing.
Or Narth, an old farmer. He told us that Sister Geraldine, an overseer of the Shrine of Luck, she left town a few days ago and returned wounded and exhausted, but no one's seen her since she left.
Interesting.
So I'm afraid your luck and big adventures seems to have quelled down here. Tell you what though,
Interesting.
I hear that the Red Brands hassle every other business in town, except for the Miners' Exchange. They tend to leave that place alone. You don't really come here when you've got 10 or 30 people armed to the tits with swords and you're one or two guys. Well, you know, you don't have to be a gambling man to know those odds aren't in your favour, but
Yeah.
apparently they won't start trouble with Halia. So if you're looking for opportunities, there are definitely some, but gotta know who to talk to, you know?
Well, weren't you the one that mentioned going to the miners' exchange? If I am correct in saying so.
Me as a DM, yes. Me as this particular character, no.
Alright.
Corey, that's the reason for voices, my guy. This guy sounds like a young, timid English guy. The shopkeeper was American.
No, I mean, it was when it's in the chat.
That was Ayla.
Yeah, I said that. Ayla. I was talking to Ayla.
You didn't say that. You just said,
No,
weren't you?
Alright, I meant to say turn to Ayla and say it to her.
Now, Ayla. And now we wait anxiously in chat.
Weren't you the one that came up with the idea of going there? To the Miners' Exchange?
Would you like me to neutralize that for you?
10 years later. Ah, right, okay.
Corey, will you read that out to me, please?
I mean, Barzan told us that Darren Innermouth and the people in the Miners' Exchange might know more. So then, I say we wait for was it Elsa you said? The one you said has a lot of gossip?
Oh, the barkeep's just talking about gossips in general. The barkeep's been the biggest gossip of them all. He said that certain people are saying certain things, so
I was gonna say, why don't we wait for said gossip to start her shift and we can ask her? See if she knows any more.
I'm down with that.
Get a few drinks going. Try not to get too pissed.
Elsa, the gossipy
Get to know the
barmaid.
locals as well.
Yeah. Yeah, also gets us friendly with the locals, so
Yeah.
you know,
See if anyone
makes
else
us
has
less
heard
of
anything.
outstanders.
Yeah.
Because not every day you see a guy walking in a fucking kilt.
It's also not every day you see a girl walking with 3 wolves.
True.
They are here in the bar.
Yeah, like it's not every day you see a fucking guy walking in with a kilt, a crossbow on one side and a dagger on his back. Like, it's not normal you see that every day.
Sister Geraldine.
Did you also mention Matthew?
Yeah, I'm listening. Don't worry.
Alright.
Her sister Geraldine, but I do not
yeah,
think I
and
do
I
not think she was a
quote-
member of the cloister.
and I quote from Isla. Did you also mention something about a sister Geraldine about her going missing?
I may have actually said sister in that regard. Yeah. Let me sec. Geraldine.
If I could do a French accent, I would, but I can only really speak
Geraldine,
French in a French accent, so I'm not gonna try speaking English in a
Please
French
don't
accent.
praise him just because you
And
can.
even at that, I can barely speak French now. And how to say hello, my name is Corey and I'm from Scotland. That's about it.
I did. It's the yeah. Sister Geraldine. Yeah.
The sister
She
Geraldine.
oversees the Shrine of Luck, or she did for a time. In fact, it's just it's quite literally in the town. Different accent.
Ooh, who's this? Has he come back? He's walked into the tavern.
I spent way too much longer on Xbox. Is it's the shrine just outside the if you walk out the door and turn right. That yeah, just out there. She oversaw that for a time. Then she vanished. I've just completely forgotten how to do an English accent.
Sounds like this, Matthew. Sounds like this. Matthew, your girlfriend's English.
I know my girlfriend of 10 years is English.
Also, Think about
Fuck.
it. Eden's fucking English.
I am English. This is my accent. I talk
I mean,
like an English
accent is not hard to
person.
do.
As soon as I slip into an American accent, it's game over, man. The
I mean,
worst
American
thing
accents
ever.
are kind of easy to do if you do this kind of stereotypical American accent, and then you can switch to
Oh,
English right
oh.
away. It's not fucking hard.
Oh yeah, that one was pretty bad.
Yeah, my American accent
I'll,
shocked me.
I'll let
English one
Amadeo
is
be the judge.
fucking perfect.
I'll let Amadeo be the judge of that one. Yeah.
Yeehaw, motherfucker!
No, he's quite literally American.
Matthew's face.
We all say that.
He's quite literally American, mate.
I know. Only thing I know from America is yeehaw, because cowboy and Indians.
Yeehaw.
Love that.
Well, it depends
Hey,
on how
I
you
used
say
to I used to
yeehaw.
love watching cowboy and Indians, man. They're fucking good, bad, and ugly. Oh, fucking.
Never
Classic.
actually saw it.
Right.
Yeah.
So, what is
Anyway,
our
back to-
plan?
So the shrines just outside. If you walk out the door and turn right, you'll see it's in the middle of town. It's very hard to miss.
Where might
Why
one
don't-
find the miners' exchange if we were to look for
Mm.
So exchange. If you were to in if you go out the door, head south, and then west, as if you're headed out of town. It's the second building on your right. It's got a blue roof. You
Yeah, that's fine.
can't miss it.
that? Okay. Gotcha.
But yeah, is anything else I can get you at all? Anything you quite like? I don't know, a drink, a room for the night, some food.
I didn't
Yourself? What was that?
asking if anyone needed to rest.
Ah.
I don't think so.
So I down my drink, and then I turn around and I walk out. Just
Oh.
walk out.
Oh shit.
I would say run a survival check at disadvantage because you're technically indoors. Unless you were to walk outdoors, in that case it'd be a normal survival check.
Okay.
Roll a survival check. Damn. It's about, say, maybe in the region of early evening, somewhere between 3 and 6 p.m.
Hey, well, I need to do a
Given that
check
this-
as well, yeah.
Anybody that was checking to see the time of day,
Alright.
given that shops are still open, you can make a safe bet that it's the back end of 6. So somewhere between 4 and 5.
Are we planning on doing anything else today that will further us on in like what we know that we need to get done? So like, are we going to the miners' exchange before it gets dark?
I mean, it'd
What,
probably
what
be the best
season
idea.
is it? Is it already dark?
No, it's
Okay, we-
broad daylight.
Okay, cool.
Right, so we'll go for summer then.
Spring, summer, yeah.
Spring, summer. Right, okay. Oh, I
There's
say
the-
before the mining exchange, before they finish work and go get absolutely shit faced, we go visit them whilst they're still over. Probably a smart idea.
Yeah, I think we should go to the exchange.
If we're all down, then let's go.
Let's go.
Barkeep, sorry, I forget your name. I'm really bad with names. Thank you for your service tonight. Have another gold coin just for yourself.
Ah, bah,
I insist.
Thank you, but you're too kind.
Don't worry about it, mate. Good
Corey,
service deserves a good pay.
Corey, I just want to make you aware that one gold piece is like giving somebody 150 quid.
I don't care. I'm fucking rich, mate. I've got 63.
It's like that's like maybe like
I'll say no.
320 for the Americans.
Yeah, mate. I mean, for in Dungeon of the Mad Mage, I was casually cutting around with like 150 gold at a time. So
Don't worry, King's at like 2,000 gold just rattling around in his front pocket.
it sounds like king.
I'm just gonna poke my head back in through the doors, scream "thank you," and then walk back out again.
You guys head down to the Miners' Exchange. I'm going to check out the Shrine of Luck, unless one of you guys want to join.
So, Corey, I'll put your token here. I'm putting tokens in places so I know where people are. Tilwyn, you will
Baka.
you will represent the entire party. I have known her as Tilwyn for almost a year now. All right, this is new territory for me.
Yeah. Also, can we just acknowledge what she's just put in the chat for a second?
Oh no, that's because in .mm, that's because in .mm she's fucking king.
All I'm gonna say is thank fuck we ended Dungeon of the Mad Mage because
Gina had it in for you, mate.
yeah, Zeno had it in for Ares.
She had it in for you, mate, and I was not there for that.
Yeah, neither was I. I would have rather killed myself than let that happen.
that was
Yeah.
that was. I pray you never play a campaign with Xena. Just putting it out there.
I do
Yeah.
like the kind of quotation marks friendly check in on her, make sure she's not killed herself. You know, like, hey, you good? You not killed yourself? She's like, yeah, I'm good. Okay, right, I'll talk to you in another 6 months.
So let's see. Let's start with Ares. Yep,
Hamish.
Hamish, who has
I
went.
wish I was still Ares, but Hamish had to take over.
Let's head with Hamish, who's at the Shrine of Luck, since it is closest. As you head on into the Shrine of Luck, this is the only temple, but a small shrine made of stones from nearby ruins, dedicated to the god Timora. Make a religion check. Very low DC, but yeah. There's enough fucking gods in here that even I ain't too sure. Timora, as you know, brings good fortune to those who are her followers. The shrine, you can tell, has been taken care of very well. As you look over it, you see a rather tired woman kind of tending to it, cleaning it. A young elven woman. She seems to clean up the shrine. She looks. Oh, hello. Hi. Timora's blessings. How may I help you?
I'm just admiring, just visiting, just passing through and just kind of having a look around.
Oh, and are you a follower of Timora? Are you one of her devout children, or are you here?
Respectfully, I have to say no. I'm just passing through. We heard about everything that's kind of happened, especially with Sister Geraldine. Just her
That's
sudden disappearance.
that's almost preposterous. I'm right here. Hi, I'm
Oh,
Sister Geraldine.
we were told you that went missing.
No. I just left town for a time.
Oh,
I'm not from here. I do have family, and well, you know, being the elf that I am, I had to visit my mother, my father, my grandfather, my great grandfather, my great great grandfather, and my great 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 grandfather. You know,
Yeah.
living for 600 years, it's
Yeah, I
has
know
its
what you mean.
perks.
Yeah. But no, we heard from a few people that you had been missing, but obviously it was just a family visit, so you may want to check in back into the inn to make sure everyone knows you're back.
Oh, that they're aware I'm back by all means.
That's not what they told us.
No, that is what they told you, Corey.
Was it? I thought they said that she
I
was
was gonna
still
say I
missing.
didn't think Sister Geraldine was missing. I thought it was uh someone else.
Alright, because I'm just reading what's in the chat. When Baka saying about
Yes, yeah,
Sister
you're right.
Geraldine going missing.
She's saying what? Sorry.
If you scroll up, Baka did say, did you also mention something about a Sister Geraldine, about her going missing? And then you confirmed she went missing?
I confirmed she left town and then came back.
Ah, all I heard was left town. Mysteriously. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Look at Bagger there. Yeah. Just gonna look over her. She is rather caged, shall we say, is the word I may be looking for. She's defensive. Seems to be holding herself in a rather strange fashion. You can roll an insight check if you wish.
Yeah, of course.
So you watch. And she is, you know, standing there. There are a few. There are signs that she's been through something other than just visitation. Amadeo, you can. Amadeo, I thought you were with Tilwyn, Rebecca,
Um,
Ayala,
I thought we all stayed together.
I mean, I said I'm going to the Sharon Lock. I can meet you guys back if you want. So
and no one answered.
we kind of just took that as you guys are going down to the mine and exchange, and I'll stay at the Sharon Lock.
Okay.
I'll be honest. This is a small town. This is not. This is not the case where don't split the party.
I mean, he could have easily just turned back and walked back up without telling us. We could play it that way.
What? Where was it?
I would say
Literally just up
Baka
the road.
mentioned that we could go to the shrine first, and then we would all go down to the exchange afterwards.
Right. Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
read.
yeah.
And Amy split from the party off of that one. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play things like really. This is probably gonna be like my dumbest move
I
ever.
have no idea where I am. There we go, there I am.
Yeah, you're so to my knowledge, this is how the party composition is.
Okay.
You know, wherever your token goes, there's a map.
Okay,
Yeah,
Yeah, you can tell that
So I
she is.
can tell she's kind of iffy about something. Something's happened to her, but she's not saying, kind of thing.
Yeah, looking at her, you can tell her clothing for the time of year. You know, long sleeves, cloaks, things like that. It's different. It's it's uncomfortable. It's the equivalent of wearing like a puffy jacket in the middle of summer.
So she's dressed like a roadman.
that would be the comparison one could make.
No, okay. Sister, I may ask, is everything okay? It's not exactly the coldest time of year, but I see you're highly wrapped up.
I've been busy. Really, I'm just tired. You know, it's been a long couple of weeks for myself, and well, frankly, you know how it is. Like
Yeah.
we're 5 days plus from the nearest city, and well, you know, sometimes these things can take a bit of a toll when it comes to the weather.
Yeah.
May not be the best of weather in your coming away downs, as you may know yourself, but
Oh yeah, I'm from the north, so down here to me this is fucking boiling hot. So
yeah, and I mean, for the town, it's been a case that I I've just come down with something. Don't worry, I'm fine by all means.
Can I
Yeah,
wander back to see what's taking so long, and like overhear part of this conversation?
yeah, so you could be wandering back right now to see,
Yeah.
and that noticing. I will say for this one right now is used as this has been happening. Y'all have wowed and to the Miners Exchange.
before you do that, I'm gonna just extend my hand out and say must apologise for not introducing myself. I kind of feel rude right now. The name's Havish.
Geraldine, we
Nice to
will
meet you.
just do that whole lift. That whole like GTA 5 camera lifts up, other end of the fucking map, zooms in. Hi, my name is Trevor. For everyone else, the Miners Exchange. As yous look at this grand building, it is a bustling bazaar. All manner of people shouting, arguing, businesses being conducted. On most every table, there are scales. Upon these scales, there are rocks of all different types, all different materials, and all different things being weighed. On some tables, you can see placards stating how much certain raw minerals are worth. Lead, 2 electrum, silver, 1-to-1, iron, 10 copper per pound. As you look around, no one seems to be keeping this place in check. Everything seems to be rather chaotic. Though there's no real big rush in the town. People are making their deals and making their wealth. She's look around, hear all the people screaming and shouting. You can see one man who seems to deal with people. As they walk up to him, he seems to put them at ease as they walk up anxious but leave relieved. You can tell this woman runs the exchange. All manner of shouting and screaming aside. This person stands in the middle of everything on a raised dais, answering questions and taking notes.
Is she hot?
How would you know you're not there?
I'm joking. I'm joking.
No, you know, you're desperate.
I wouldn't say that. But alright, calm down. I'm losing now.
You're hooking up with Sister Geraldine.
Exactly. I've got someone. Wait. She's no longer religious now.
Well, I'm gonna be on. Whilst mentioned, I think the biggest issue there, I think the biggest issue there is like just because you're typing, not many people are typing. I do apologize in that regard. Just because you're typing, I don't think many people are noticing it, and so people are kind of doing their own thing. But given it's the town right now, I don't want to say like you should be talking to put your voice in strain. I'm not going to say that in any way, shape, or form. It's just I do feel certain people are missing things, and I got my nose in paper right now. So like,
I mean, whenever
I
Maka
apologize.
types something, I notice it straight away. So
Didn't
Yeah, I
mention
do
it,
as well.
Corey. Mention it.
Whenever any of us see a message, we will mention.
I'm gonna start
Whoever
putting
sees it
ASCII
first.
art now. So yeah. What doth y'all do? Bloop.
Hmm. So we're in the miners' exchange, and you said there's a woman that seems to stand out as maybe being the one in charge.
Yeah, I suppose the closest way of looking at it is this is like a stock, like you imagine like Wall Street Stock Exchange being, but for raw materials. And there seems to be someone in the middle that everyone is taking questions to and coming back, like a general manager, if you will.
Okay. Don't seem to be any guards or anything around. That seemed to be indicated that they
Put
were
a
well
message
guarded.
in the chat.
What was that?
The message in the chat.
50 seconds ago, bloop, which is what I said. For it, there. Oh, Ella makes her way up, tending to the lady, politely clears her throat, and waits for the woman to give attention. So we got this. For Amedeo, you can't quite see anyone that you could class as a guard at first inspection. However, there are particular people that you see staying very close to exits, dressed very similar, almost to try and blend in. But they serve a purpose, you can tell. With your hoping I've got it right, hoping I've got it right. Got it right with your passive perception of 15.
Can we see
Something
anyone wearing red?
people are wearing all manner of colors in that regard. Reds, blues, greens, but none seem to be hiding their faces. Everyone in this particular area seems to know everyone.
Okay.
You know, as you kind of walk up and clear your throat, the woman looks down at you. A human woman, with a abacus and a notepad. It's, yes. What do you? Well, what's How do you feel? What's going on? What's your qualm? How can I help? Spider. She kind of watches. She kind of puts the notebook in her pocket and drops the abacus. It's not something I am too aware of. We're more concerned with the what's in there, the red those the red bastards, you know. What's the name? Red. Oh, yeah. If you've been here, look, red brands. We are more concerned with them, to be honest. They they seem to be. They're the problem, really. They have. They raid us for everything sometimes. They. I'll be honest. If I it's gonna watch she looks, kneels down. If I offer you 100 gold, would you just fucking kill them?
Fuck yeah.
Speaking our language.
I can tell you right now. There's Their leader calls themselves Glass Staff. You bring me any correspondence in their place, and by all means, I'll pay you. If you tell me you do this, I will tell you exactly where they hang out. Do this, you will bring peace to the land. If you be close, but then yes, they hang up, live maybe by Sleeping Giant Tap House, and they have a base. It's under the manor at the eastern edge. If you do this, kill them, get rid of them, then I will give you 100 gold. Split it however you want. I don't know, per head, per scarf, per breaths taken. It's 100 gold up for grabs if you just take care of it. Anyone is also free to make an insight check. Amadeo, her offer to random strangers alone seems off. There's
Suspicious, like? What you mean?
seems like one of those things that someone higher up than a group of 4 random people who walked into town earlier on today should be handling.
What?
Was that sorry? You broke up something awful.
Oh, I thought my wife broke something.
Ooh, that's
So
a
they
good
that
point.
big of a? Do you ask everyone who comes in here to take care of this for you? And you just met us, and we're strangers in town.
You look like you could handle yourselves, that's all. I mean, look at you. You've got your bow, you've got your arrow. Your friend there, she's got a bow, she's got an arrow. Your friend right there as well. I mean, she definitely looks like she can handle herself. She doesn't have much, but I mean, she looks floaty. I mean,
Well, you look like a bitch, lady.
Fuck's sake.
Whoa! That went from 0 to 60.
Fuck's sake.
I said you could look like you handle yourself, but sure, by all means, I look like a bitch. Yeah. Why don't you
You
take your
fucking
3 dogs
bitch.
and fuck off?
Fuck you! And then
Oh,
I'm
you
just gonna
taking that?
turn around and I'll walk away.
And this is when she walks up towards me.
Yeah. That's like
There
the
we go.
perfect
That
opportunity
works
for
in
her to
my
be walking
story.
up to you, mate.
Perfect. Sweet.
The most chef's kiss.
I just hear stomping of him, fucking muttering with dogs barking.
As you hear, my name is
Rumble.
Hamish. Nice to meet you. And as Ayala follows her friend, the woman kind of leans in more. Well, what do you say? I mean, between you and me, you could probably keep the money for yourself. You know, maybe I lowered the offer, who knows? Because, you know, you don't have to be entirely truthful. What do you say?
Pass. We have more pressing matters right now. If we don't have any more information that we need, then we'll move on.
More fun on yourself then, friend. Doing yourself out of precious coin, but my offer still stands. Just note that with every day, my offer also wanes. But
Yep.
until then,
Well, the story is that the red brands avoid this place like the plague, so it doesn't seem like you really have a problem with them.
I myself don't have a problem with them, but he kind of stands up. My patrons! He leans back down. They have a problem. If I have 50 people with swords, bows, arrows, and God forbid spells at their disposal, I mean, as you look round, could you tell me how many of these people are spellcasters? Just by looking, please. Could you say who's hiding a dagger up their sleeve? Who has a sword under their jacket? It's a risk. However, once you exit to the north or exit to the south, I mean, what's one man with a sword or one woman with a spell versus 5 men and women of unruly demeanor?
Or she's assuming
You
no
know?
gender.
Perhaps we'll revisit, but I've got more to do. I must leave now. Go rejoin my party. What do you guys think about that? That was strange. Do they not have a local constabulary around here? No police force?
Yeah, she was fucking. She sucks. Fiora does not handle alcohol well, as do I, so that's why she's
Well, we don't seem to be having any luck finding any information to help us rescue Gundren. What's our next move?
Yeah, that's a good point.
From the Red
She only
Brands,
just met
Ayla?
us.
To the toilet. Someone please read out anything that Tolkien's Bacchus says at the moment.
I
Will
am
do.
Omega.
I'm more worried about the correspondence she wanted and the reasons behind it.
Now, if you remember,
from
mute
the Red
yourself.
Brands.
Did we then visit
She
where the
seemed
Red
very
Brands are
quick
hanging out?
to.
Would you say the Sleeping Giant?
Mm,
But hey, at least we know where to find Zim now.
yeah, that's true.
So I sound like a German when I said it that way.
No, that one worked.
At least we know where to find Zim now. Turns into fucking
Yeah, that was German.
turns into fucking Edward Richtofen. Booyaka, booyaka, 619. Hey.
What are we focused on now?
I mean, you have just interrupted my amazing conversation with Sister Geraldine. I almost got her fucking BBM pin.
Yeah. What's the plan, guy?
We'll try to chat up the nun. No,
After the
I'd say we
shrines.
try and see if we can get some information out of Sister Geraldine. To see if she knows anything else. Help us along the way.
And we'll say,
Did you just pick up a calzone off the floor?
no, I picked up my dinner off the plate.
Oh, no, I thought it was a fucking calzone. You
It's
had
the
on
plate on the floor.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but I used the little table for D&D books, aye?
Mark, you look weird without your glasses on. Please never do that again.
And we'll say you are all walking up to Hamish as he is speaking with Sister Geraldine.
So, is anything interested? Oh, sorry. Let me say again. Anything weird happened within the site lately?
I mean,
Again, people that shouldn't have been here, intrusions, people causing havoc besides us.
apart from the ruffians waiting for people outside, nothing
Ruffians?
too major, I'd say. You trying trying to think. It's quaint little village town, nothing too big, nothing too small. I know that they may be having some issues maybe in the town master's hall, but apart from that,
Do you know what kind of issues?
orcs, apparently. I don't know. I tend to keep away from anything that isn't about my aforementioned shrine.
I respect that. Well, okay.
And the only other. Sorry, go ahead. I apologize.
Well, it's been you'd visit the town. I mean, the shrine looks really nice. You do a good job in keeping it nice and clean, tidy, stuff like that. But,
Oh, thank you. It's my job.
I must say there's just an eerie feeling for some reason. I don't know what it is. It's just there feels like there's something off. Possibly something you're not telling me.
Well, when
And I know
you're
you've
in the
just met me and we don't really know each other that well, but I still think that you're hiding something. You're desperate to tell someone, but you're too scared in case something happens to you.
oh no, but when you're in a shrine to a god that you don't follow, things do seem a little off. Even if that shrine happens to be a pile of rocks, it can compel you to do all manner of things.
I understand that. I understand that.
This is when the rest of the group sort of trails around behind. Curious. Hello, sister! What a lovely evening it is!
Oh fuck! Here comes the drunk.
Yes, it's beautiful, truly. We are
As are
certainly.
you. Hot
So,
stuff. And then Fura does like
right,
the
you're
finger
behaved.
guns.
Okay, so let me. The drunk one is Fiora plus her three amazing dogs, Bob,
My
Bob, and
dogs are
Bob.
keeping me.
We have the amazing and quite interesting Ayla, and then we have the I want to say boss of the group, Amadeo. We're
I'm the boss
usually
now.
yeah, you're the boss now. You're the
Yeah, it makes
oldest
more
and wisest.
sense.
Oh, great.
And there is usually a small troll-looking thing following us around, but for some reason he disappeared. Don't know where, but it's gone. But you're not missing much. It's an ugly little thing. And no, I'm not just
Well,
saying that because he's not here. If he was here, I would say it's his fucking face. But
well, as long as you have friends, you are blessed.
amen to that, I must say. But so nothing obviously outside of just inner city issues. No people causing disruption. Well, I can't speak English today. No disruptions, nothing like that.
Um, no destruction, no, but I mean, again, the aforementioned is gonna point to the north and the south. Ruffians. But apart from that, nothing out of the ordinary. A few strange people here and there saying strange things, but what do you expect when you join a brand new frontier town like Phandelver?
Very true.
Can Fiora at this point come up and walk over to the sister and just swing an arm around her shoulder and just be like, yeah, I get what you mean. Like, this life sucks sometimes. And just sort of lean on her shoulder.
I just kind of look behind me and I go, "Have you been giving her more alcohol, or is this just the one whiskey?"
That's the one.
It's just the
She's
one.
lightweight.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Okay, I just kind of walk over, take your arm off the sister, and I go, "Sorry, but her, she's a bit intoxicated. She can't handle the drink." And I kind of just
Sister,
I
I
sit you down next
overheard.
to the dogs, and I go, "Play with the puppies. Play with the puppies."
I sit with the dogs, and I look over. I say, "Sister, I overheard you two talking that you might have been through some troubles. We're here to help. We love you.
What are
We're
you
here to
fucking
help.
eavesdropping on me?
We're here to help everybody. And I think you should tell us what's been going on. I'm here to persuade you. I'm here to make everything better." And I give like a little seductive wink.
As you kind of wrap your arm around her and watch as she winces a little. We're looking at you odd, and as you're told to sit down and explain what you say, and do what you do. She kind of looks. Mine's is a life of celibacy.
I could have thought that with keeping the shrine, stuff like that, following your religion, and being a sister, of course. It kind of comes with it.
I say, sister, I didn't mean it like that. I just meant I'm here.
Fiora,
We're here for you.
Fiora,
We're here to help you. We're here to care for
Fiora.
you.
Fiora. You're drunk. Shut up.
Yes, sir.
Amadeo, can I speak to you over here for a second?
Yep.
As I
You don't need to
ask
move the
my-
tokens. I'll make the assumption. You're like 5 foot is quite big. I mean, Corey, you're like
Yeah,
5 foot. Fuck all as it is.
No, I'm 6'1".
If that's what makes you sleep at night.
Matthew, you've stood next to me. You know how big I am up and down.
Listen, mate.
left
Alright,
and
I'm
right.
6'5".
Are you fuck? You're about the same height as your fucking car.
Mate, I'm 6'5".
No, sure you're
I'm not
Anyway.
6'5".
I want proof.
Anyway, so
I'm 6'5", and I'll wear
Go
my
ahead,
dock
Amish.
and stand on the pavement.
Shut up, you. Anyway, I kind of just pull Amadeo to the side and say, something's happened to her, but she won't tell us.
Yeah, I can see.
But as much as, Fiora's drunkenness has spotted it, she's now on edge. I don't want to pressure her,
Yeah.
but I feel like she's hiding it, and it's something very important that we should know about.
Okay. Let me try
I
something.
don't want to pressure her in case it's, someone's threatened her life or something.
Yeah.
But you're more than
Oh,
welcome to speak to her.
let me try something. I want to approach her.
Baka has said BRB.
Alright. I approach Sister Geraldine and take her hand in mine and just say quick prayers like, if there's anything you ever want to tell us, your secrets are safe with us. And I cast that on her to.
Pizza spicy. Oh, why would she buy me that? Cruel bitch. I'll give you a persuasion check with advantage. Whilst my mouth is on fire, take your time, please.
Ask you. Get some milk.
Oh, sorry.
I'm lactose intolerant, Corey.
Yeah, 14 is as good as it gets.
I just kind of look over to make sure that Fiora's not falling asleep cuddling the dogs.
I am sat just cuddling the puppies. One of them's just licking my face. Just staring intently at Amadeo holding the sister's hand.
I kind of just walk over and kind of, don't let the wolf lick your face. You don't know what else it's been having in its mouth. Then I kind of ruffle its head and I go, he's a good boy.
If you must know, I've been asked to extract some information from someone, from some people, and it went poorly, and I tried, and things failed, unfortunately.
I'm
I've
just gonna sit down next to Fiora, next to the dogs, and kind of listen.
Was it the red brands?
No. I'd have rather dealt with the red brands as opposed to a banshee.
What was that
Uh,
again?
I'd
Banshee?
rather a banshee, yes. You know,
The
Banshee.
animal?
banshee.
Banshee!
One of those things, yes.
What's a banshee?
It's an animal.
I had to try and bring Agatha, as they call her,
Like the Christie, any chance?
and know what she knows about some details. I'll be honest. Do you?
Do you know the
As
Muffin Man?
Do you think that you could? Fuck you, Corey. I'm trying my hardest not to die here and play a woman.
Sister, no!
I am in pain. I am suffering.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
Sorry, sister. Carry on.
Oh well, please.
You just missed
Back
the
and
best
missed
bit
the
of British
Muffin
humour.
Man.
You missed the best part of British humour ever.
The Muffin Man.
If you can take this, and she hands you a package, small envelope, like very heavy, but you can tell the contents in it are one singular piece. If you can get Agatha to show herself, and well, my associate needs to know the location of a spell book for a legendary mage named Bo Gentle.
Oh, gentle.
If you can get her to trade the comb for the answer, I'll see what I can get for you. If you get her to show, and if you can get this information.
Where did we find Agatha?
Probably in our house.
One time I put a jalapeno in my mouth.
Do you think jalapeno's spicy, you little bitch?
No,
Here's
I eat
what.
jalapenos out the jar. I eat jalapenos out the jar. This is
I
just
was
a
gonna
really
say, if you
spicy
think
piece.
jalapeno is spicy, there's something wrong with you.
No, I absolutely love jalapenos. I'll sit and chew on a jalapeno for half an hour just to get all that flavour out there.
That's the only thing you chew on.
Himalayas in a town called Connerbury.
Onaberry?
Wee. Charlie, Oscar, November, Yankee, Bravo, Echo, Romeo, Yankee.
But we're not in Score PD anymore, you don't need to do that.
I do this at work.
Charlie, Oscar, November.
Yankee, Bravo, Echo, Romeo. Yeah, AL's got it one and done.
Coneyberry, okay. That's where we'll find Agatha.
So you'll find her later. Whether or not she's there is a different story.
Okay.
But if you do find her, then please, by all means, get this information, bring it back, and I'll see what I can do for you.
I mean, is there? Would you say you have a quicker way to go to get there quicker, so we can try and catch her if she hasn't already fled or been captured?
Mm, it's. We'll see. Give me a sec.
I fell back at him. When did she?
It's about 60 miles northeast. About 3 days travel, maybe more.
I mean,
Do you
if
have a
she's
map?
we do. I think we have one in our. We had one on the.
Map days.
Yeah, not what's the fucking name of the thing? There, a little caravan thing we had. We had a map for that, didn't we?
I mean, I could give I could say something, but I will I'll let you decide whether or not you have a map of the area or not.
I thought we just had a map in general, just of the whole vicinity. Or was it only a map to here?
I mean, you know where Phandelver was. You've been given a map to there, but
The area, just a map from Neverwinter to Phandelver. Yeah, we could probably use a map. Fucker's right.
Mm.
I have an idea. One of you guys be able to nip back to the shop and see if he has a map?
That would be the direction we would need to travel out of town anyway. If we were going northeast.
Yeah. So go back to the shop, speak to him, see if he has one. And if he doesn't, then just wing it. Because we know the general direction we need to go in. It's just, keeping that direction and having to follow the correct road instead of just going through forest and getting ambushed by something hiding. But it's up to you guys.
Yeah, I think we had to do that. Try to get a map from Barthen on the way out. Otherwise,
No, on you go, sorry.
good.
I think Fiora has fell asleep with the puppies.
She has indeed. She is
Well,
buried in the neck of one of the wolves, and one of the other ones is laying on her lap.
okay.
I just kind of look at you guys now. Was it a bad idea to let her bring the puppies and not just leave them? But at the same time, it's
You need to spend
soothing.
time teaching them to obey commands a little better.
Yeah, I mean, the silence is pretty good.
One of the dogs looks at you and starts to growl.
Shut up, I was the one that
so
got you out of the
is someone going for a map then?
Yeah, I'll head up.
Yeah, we're going to go for a map.
Yeah, we're just gonna kind of go there on our way out, if you know what I mean? Kind of on the way up, just bump into the shop. Boss man, got a
Getting
map? Cool, thanks, here's a gold, bye.
what time is it getting darker?
Mm,
Should we stay here the night or we
I should about an
start?
hour's past.
Yeah, I say we stay here for the night.
Yep.
And then go from there.
Didn't
get
the sister want to give us like directions or something for the map though? So shouldn't we get the map before we leave town so we can give it to her first?
Good shit, Batman.
I think that's Sorry.
Your mic's
Geraldine.
crackling again.
You didn't quite catch that, mate.
Now your mic cut out.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. If it's a real
Also-
town, or
It's an old town. It might be on a map, but if not, I could certainly point it out to you. It's general location, at least.
I'll get a
I
map.
s- Yeah,
We
I
could
say
get
we.
Agatha's exact location as well, so we didn't have to search around for it.
Good shout. Well, I say we get them up the now. Somebody goes into the inn, preferably not Fiora, getting us a room for the night. We sleep on it in the morning. We go meet back at the shrine here with Sister Geraldine. We get the location of where we need to go, and then we head straight there.
Sounds like a plan.
That is a plan.
Okay.
Good one.
So who's going to be the sacrificial lamb to go get the map?
I'll go get it.
Make it sound like they're going to die, Corey.
You never
Sacrificial
know. It's
lamb?
D&D.
Trip to the fucking shop in the middle of a town. Oh, it's deadly, mate. It's deadly. This isn't South End. This isn't Southeast London, mate.
I mean, actually, we're not in fucking Wishy, so
See,
You've never been to Columbus, Ohio. The northeast side of town is the most dangerous part of town.
I mean, Chicago's a lot worse, but you know.
Yes.
I've heard that. You walk on up into the little shop, and the small facade of the shop, rather nice of all things. You walk in, you hear the ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. You watch as the man whose name I've written down and probably already forgotten.
His name's Bob.
Bothan.
Boffin?
Barton, yeah. Kind of
Matthew, look at the
rushes
screen.
on in, looks at you. Oh, well. I did not expect y'all back so soon. How can I be of assistance?
Looking for a map. Map of the area. Anything within a week's travel. If you have it. Specifically one that might have the village of Coneyberry on it.
I will certainly take a look if you give me one little moment there. Gonna
Absolutely.
watch. So he
I'll just
comes.
look
Yeah.
I said I was just look around the shop while he looks for the map I need.
What he kind of comes into the back. He comes out with a few large tubes. He starts boom, pulling them out. It's rolling them back up and put them in. Ah, you said the town of Coneyberry?
Yes.
Yes.
I have it here. Map only goes so far, but it's a couple of miles north of Neverwinter, a couple of miles south of Leolin, and yeah, Coneyberry's right here. Yeah, unfurls it out and puts it on the table and starts pointing at the area on the map.
There it is. Right. Can I have this map? How much?
7 silver for good friends.
7 silver.
Give him a gold.
So you can
Give him a gold.
pass over the.
Hamish is rubbing off on me.
Thank you kindly. Kind of watch he furls it up and you puts it in the tube and hands it over.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be careful now. That could be potentially be a perilous journey.
What can you tell me about the area?
It's roughly abandoned, I'd say. There's not too much there. It is for. Some say it's haunted. Others say it's just some dirty little grove. I can't say I've never been there myself, but
Looking for
uh,
someone from there, maybe named Agatha.
oh, my friend, you are the adventurous sorts. Uh, Personally, if there is a banshee there, I would maybe not risk my chances. That is that is not something I'd be comfortable fighting or looking at. If
Well,
you have business there, then by all means, hail and protect thy soul. But do be careful.
I will take it under advisement. Thank you.
Is there anything else I can do you for?
Not right now. I'm sure we'll cross paths again.
Then I do so hope you enjoy your night, and I do so hope to be seeing from you very soon, and not attending your funeral, sir.
All right, y'all take care now, yeah?
I feel I walked into that one. Yeah, I'll take care now. You know what? She scurries on off back into the back of the room.
Go back and join the others. I give the map to who's got the empty map tube. We're gonna put it in there. That Ayala.
You don't know, you're the de facto leader, apparently.
Who's carrying the map tube?
And you're the leader, so it's you.
No, I think it
Me?
means the one that was picked up at
Who
the
picked it up?
horses.
Okay. Ayala, you carry it. I'll give her the map.
Oh, you have the map and the map tube. Two
Oh,
for
I
one
have
deal.
it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're not just walking around with like a scrunch of paper. You actually have a nice protective tube for it as well.
Okay. I'll hand it to Baka and have her carry it. We'll say we'll
Good.
get us some rooms for the night. Sorry, Ayla. We'll get some rooms for the night. Set off in the morning.
Where are you staying, just out of curiosity?
In the end.
Probably the
The tavern.
what the hell's the name of
That's right. There is literally only at one. Believe it, it took me a minute to fucking find it as well.
the
That's the worst
Stonehill
part.
Inn.
He's kind of head back in there. You can tell that it is a rather more lively terms now. More people enjoying a drink, enjoying their nights, taking a load off, if you will. So everyone seems to be. They don't seem to care about the random strangers that have walked in.
Let me switch back to the map again.
There really is no need.
I just like the aesthetics.
And I will. Where is it? Fandalin.
Yeah. So, we'll say we walk in. I'll go up to the barkeep and ask. We're back again. Wondering if we could have one of your rooms for tonight, possibly two. I don't know if our little drunken mess will be able to handle a room with herself without her puppies.
I want to stay with the dogs.
Yeah, so two rooms.
Yeah, we've got some rooms. Oh God, if you, I tell you, if you just you've been so generous, throw in another gold, and I'll give you all a room easily yourselves if you wish.
I'll make you a deal.
Okay.
A gold for each room.
Well, I mean, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but like you have already given me 2 gold for a drink that cost 4 copper.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So, like, Just call it another gold, and we'll be even.
Okay.
Is the barmaid that was supposed to be so
Okay, here is your gold coin. As I pass it across the bar.
catty? Is she in now?
Yeah, she's she's ran back getting changed. She'll be out in a minute or two to start as everywhere else starts to close down. She'll start her shift.
Any chance of getting the keys for the rooms we can put our stuff away before,
Yeah. Morty ducks down, kind of comes back with 4 keys in hand. Each key a rather large brass key, on it a wooden tab with a number 1, 2, 3, or 4. It's up the stairs, and then the rooms are on the left. Toilets at the end of the hallway, and
Oh,
we really have to keep it down. You know, no loud
obeying
noises.
it.
Once it quietens down through here, just try to keep it down.
I kind of just nod my head. Of course. We'll try our best to keep quiet. We also have, 3 wild puppies that, don't know what quiet is sometimes. And I kind of look over to them and go, be quiet tonight, okay? No, they
There's,
don't understand me, but I'll say it anyway.
there's a
Your
kennel. There's a kennel
peaceable.
outside.
The dogs
Uh,
sleep with me.
Yeah, she's not going to go to bed without those puppies.
But there's no facilities in here for them. We have a place for hounds and mastiffs and horses.
Do you have a barn that's a bit insulated?
Yes, that would be the place for
Awesome.
hounds, mastiffs, and horses.
Fiora, you're
That's
sleeping
where I'm
in.
gonna
You're
sleep.
sleeping.
I'm
sleeping
going to the
in-
barn.
Yeah, she's not going to leave the dogs, so she's leaving.
No.
I can hand one of the keys back, like a boss.
Okay.
I know she's weird. Just leave her to do her own thing. She's drunk.
I just sit there nuzzling my nose against one of the dog's noses.
Can I also get a water for her? She needs it.
Water's free. Yes.
Awesome.
Hands over a pitcher of water.
Fiora, that one's for you.
Hey.
Can I get 3 more for the dogs?
There's a trough.
Oh, even better. Okay. Barn's at the back. Go there. Don't drink out the trough. You have a jug.
Fiora just rolls her eyes and then sort of stumbles the way with the dogs.
Okay, so I say we put our stuff away in the rooms, come back down, and just have a chat with the locals for the rest of the night. Sound like a plan?
That is a good plan. Yep.
Cool. We leave her in the barn because she's drunk and she's not drinking anymore.
1 whiskey. She's blotto for the night.
Bro, I've had a whiskey and I want another one because I can handle my drink.
If you have any need.
Right. Well, I will meet you back down here then.
Okay. Go to my
And I
room.
will. Let's use plant everything in your rooms. Get everything ready for the night. Ready to undertake a night of inquisition at the bar, at the tavern, at the inn. How about we maybe take a 10-minute break?
Sounds good.
Sounds
Let's
good.
take-
I actually
let's
might
take
not
a
be able to
10
come back after the break though. I have an
Boo.
early day tomorrow. I may need to pop off. I'm sorry. I'm
Oh
sorry.
my god, shocking. I thought we were like the closest of friends, BFFs till you died. Like, I'm heartbroken on it. Oh my
Aw.
god. I'm dying here.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. My god. Oh my god. My god.
No, let's put my phone in charge for tomorrow. When
I, I can't believe it.
By the way, I've never been so upset in my life. I last night I got an email from Curry's PC World that the iPhone 14 Pro Max is available.
Oh,
I send my mum the message, remembering she's asleep, and if I wake her up, she'll fucking murder me. By 5 in the morning, it was out of stock.
what?
I got the email at 1:30,
That's crazy.
and I'm like, I need that phone. I mean, as much as I love my current phone, which is the Samsung 21 Ultra, best phone I've had yet.
Mm.
Yeah, the editing software isn't the best on the phone if I want to record shit,
Mm.
and it doesn't render the same quality.
Mm.
So, you know, going from an iPhone where it renders in 4K and stays in 4K, whereas I render a Samsung in 4K and it comes out at fucking 720.
Like, one of the
Yeah.
things, like, everyone's like, oh my god, look at what my iPhone, like, look at what my Samsung, my Android does. Look how much of a photo I can get of the moon, and all I can think to myself is, my guy, if your mobile phone zooms in that much, you're a pervert.
Oh god.
I mean, I have tried it on humans, it doesn't work, so. Not in that way though. I was taking a picture of my friend whilst he was walking out of the gym to come and get me, and it was just a bunch of pixels for some reason. I took a picture of the moon, and it's a crisp 4K picture of the fucking moon. Also, I'm jealous of you right now that you've got them because they are fucking good.
What is it?
Oh, there's the
Oh, they are nice.
Walker's Max Strong Blazing Hot Sauce.
Wow,
I thought it was
Ain't
spicy.
that fucking
Be
hot?
right back.
Ah.
I thought it was the paprika ones. I was gonna say.
The roast chicken ones are dino.
Do you know what I miss? Going on holiday and getting the fucking paprika, like Pringles and shit.
Oh yeah.
Like turkey. Like obviously, I prefer turkey
Oh,
holiday
yeah.
because it's good shit. Sitting, I know this is gonna sound really weird. Sitting next to the fucking pool.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking either I know this is gonna sound really weird. Taco flavored Doritos. I know it sounds weird, but don't knock it till you try it. They are fucking dino. And then a fucking 1.5 liter bottle of Lipton iced tea.
Nice.
Nah. The best things I've ever had, I don't even know if they're real. It's jalapeno flavored Pringles.
Oh, they're fucking
Oh,
amazing.
they are like, but you get them from like the American candy shops that are like, you know, I watched 40 of yous get shut down in one street for counterfeit goods.
Yeah.
Like, are you fucking real? But like, apparently jalapeno Pringles are real. Like, but
I'm pretty sure it's like a Mexican thing. I know that's gonna
apparently in
sound
America,
very racist.
apparently in America and California and Texas, they have Mexican cola, and it's Coca-Cola that's like basically smuggled over the Mexican border, and it tastes better than Coca-Cola made in the US.
I've actually heard that Mexican Coca-Cola is better than other Coke.
Mr. Matthew, if you go into any American candy website you can find, Pringles jalapeno.
Yeah, but you don't know whether or not they're counterfeit.
No, they're real.
That's the
'Cause it's
issue.
even. It's
No, like
oh no,
they-
Matthew.
Oh my God.
Pringles jalapeno 200 grams from Tesco. real.
mashallah.
Enjoy your
real.
crisps. I have
They're-
to go, but I will
Mm.
talk to you guys later.
Take the dogs with you.
I will take the dogs.
I feel this is going to be more of a roleplay heavy session today anyway, with very little going on. So
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
don't worry, there will be the recap, and if you feel you've missed anything, I am available all week.
Perfect. Cool. Well, have a good night, guys.
You too. Bye for now.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Wow. Wow.
I'm currently looking at my tattoo, scabbing and peeling apart, and I'm like,
Mine's has already done it
when did you get yours done?
a week ago.
I got mine done on Monday. So I'm looking at it, and I'm like, I just want to pick the bits off, but at the same time, I don't, if you know what I mean. Because
I done that.
Yeah, you know, I'm scared to. I mean, the pink bits I can take off because I don't really care. I've
Oh
actually shown you
my
my new
god.
tattoo, have I?
Mate, so who the fuck is Joanne Brown? This is fake as fuck.
Probably some whore.
Sing it with me. Oh my god, I can't believe it. I've never been this far away from home, and oh my god, I can't believe it. Not am I the only person that knows Lily Allen's LDN?
I don't listen to Lillian, to be honest.
Let's see. I have 2 updates and 16 direct messages all on TikTok.
And they're probably all from me. I sent you a picture of my new tattoo on Z Discord. So
He
can
sent me a
see.
he sent me a video. Oh no, I mean I sent him that one. Did I send you it? The Philomena Kunk walking around like that. It's hard to believe we're walking through an ancient village in the middle of Iraq. That's because we're not. 1, because this is England, and 2, because it's fucking dangerous.
Yeah, I think you might have sent me that one. I'm not too sure. You sent me a lot of stuff.
Also, I've also seen this funny dumb stuff.
Oh yeah, the fucking Simpsons subtitles was something else.
Do you see that thing? I don't know what's going on, but it's like apparently some guy called Kaza who everybody keeps chasing out of tunes.
Who?
Kaza, Cazza.
No.
He get kicked out of Kilsyth,
Oh, the Beast.
and then I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Craig Fitzpatrick.
Aye,
Heard about him.
what is he? Is he just a nonce?
He's a kiddie fiddler who is got put into protection like Mark Feely did, and he just travels the UK now. Mark
Oh,
Feely
so
though is rumoured to be dead.
so he's a pedo, is what you're saying.
Aye. Mark Feely is rumoured to be dead. Somebody supposedly killed him. So that's why we've not heard or seen from him in months. But also, the plan is going well. I shall be getting my father and me tickets to go see I Prevail in March. So Iceland Kills is on the 7th, and I Prevail is on the 22nd.
I might
Rest
be
in peace,
absolutely
Zeus.
fucking. I might be
Back.
fucking scunnered.
How?
It depends upon whether or not the Mrs. Pal can make it, but I might end up being stuck going to see All Time Low for a second time in a row.
Mate, I'll come with you. Get me a ticket, I'll come. I'll tag along.
I bought the Mrs. was like, oh, I kind of want to go see kind of want to go see All Time Low as they're playing this like next March, and I'm like, well,
Fair
why
enough,
don't you? And she was like, oh, so I've got named it to go away. And I'm like, what about
Where's it
Becky? And
playing?
she's they're playing they're playing the SECC. No, they're playing the O2, like a week after Iceland Kills.
3
But I
concerts
was
in a
like,
row for 3 bands of love.
I was
Got
like,
you.
oh, why not take Becky? And she was like, oh, like I'd say to her, but I don't know. If I buy you the tickets, like just go and say to her. And she's like, they'll sell out instantly. And I'm like, I've got O2 priority. They'll no sell out.
Aye. Like,
So she said to her pal, she's like, aye, I'll go. And she's like, now Becky said she would go, and I'm like, cool. Both of you can give me 40 quid at the end of the month. Then there's your tickets.
I'm getting my dad one for Christmas, so cause I was texting today. I'm like, if you listen to the Now Prevail album, he's like, no, send me it and I'll give it a listen. Sent it. A few hours later, yeah, I listened to it. I liked it. It was really good. I'm like, awesome. There's your Christmas sorted. As it was obviously trying to get my dad into a bit of the metal, because he kind of introduced me to Papa Roach, and he's like, so I listened to the older stuff. I love it. I don't really like the new stuff, but here you go. And I'm like, thank you. And then I just kind of went down the slippery slope of new metal, Slipknot, then just. No, I just listened to.
Papa Roach used to be alright, but like now they're just cringe.
After Face Everything and Rise, they went downhill.
That was a tune. Do you know why I like to Face Everything and Rise as a song though?
There's the lyrics.
No, it reminded me of Mad Max Fury Road.
Oh, the music video
And
was
that was a
class, aye.
great film.
Here's a little fun fact for you. The song Warriors on that album, Stenhousemuir play it when they're walking out. That is their song they walk out to the pitch with. I'm sitting doing security, one of my favourite Papa Roach songs is sitting playing there, and I'm sitting fucking jumping about singing. And my manager walks over to me, Corey, what the fuck are you doing? Dancing. Why? It's one of my favourite songs. And he goes, are you serious? And I'm like, yeah, it's Papa Roach. And he laughs and he goes, fuck off. No, it's not, man. That's Papa Roach.
I made a skillet man myself. Big fan of the frying pans.
I've never really listened to Skillet. I know a few of their songs. I know their most popular songs. That's about it.
Kind of
Why
quite a
li-
self-alternative if you don't know them.
No, I know them. I just don't listen to them.
Yeah,
Where's-
are we all here?
Yeah,
So three- yeah, I think all three of us are still here.
I'm here.
Just wait,
I'm muted.
I was basically just waiting on mainland Europe, but I look back and there she is. So,
Put the orders
being,
out.
yeah, early work. So I'm not gonna. No. We all work at some point.
Yeah.
We all
I'm
have
lucky my next shift
horrible
is until the
bosses.
2nd of January, so...
We'll have horrible bosses unless you're, unless you're you, John. Then,
No,
you're
my boss
probably
is fucking
someone's
amazing.
horrible boss. I don't know.
That's true. I'm sure someone doesn't like me.
Oh, you lucky bitch, Backup. Early retirement, never worked a day in my life.
Neighbour's Wi-Fi, stolen laptop.
No,
Ernie,
that
my
can-
manager is literally a month older than me. And we both like the same stuff, apart from he likes the drugs and I don't.
Do you like the ketamine? I like the ketamine. I
No,
tried the
he's one of
ketamine.
He's like, yo, you like gear? And I'm like, no, really? And he's like, oh, right, okay. And then I was just talking about WWE at the weekend, and he went, oh, you like WWE? And I'm like, I went, I'm fat, tattoos, and I'm autistic. Of course I'm going to like WWE.
I like fake wrestling. So,
Yes, I like sweaty men rolling around the ring with each other. Not in that way, though.
as you make your way back into the bar, the hustle and bustle of the night. A few tables are open. Some tables lie empty. Others partway filled with groups of people playing games of dice. Others drink alone. Some play solitary games of cards. Whilst others catch up with each other.
Who's Darren? I remember Elsa. I don't remember
Yeah,
Darren.
I don't remember Darren either.
Name dropped twice now.
The other guy Barthen mentioned. I must have missed that.
Yeah, I probably wasn't paying attention.
Wait. Did I?
I was probably off one of my autismal moments.
It was me thinking I was being memorable.
Matthew doesn't even know who it is.
No, I do.
Alright.
I have the book, Corey.
Oh, no, yeah, true, you don't care.
I heard it. I didn't write it down.
Okay. Well, I say we just do the usual, talk to everyone inside the place, have a sleep, and then get up and go from there. But I see a lot of roleplay within this bar, and, Matthew knows I'm a man who loves a bit of roleplay, considering most of his lockdown was spent on 5M wanting to kill himself. D&D is
Mainly
a much
because I was the
6-1
EMS.
True. And I was your boss. The best
Yeah.
boss, am I right?
Everyone is going to sleep. Talk to Darren. Okay.
So,
What are we doing?
We'll come to that when we need it. Let's get our focus on the inside now. Just go
I see
from that
3 different things that we're trying to achieve.
I say we talk to everyone in the inn, go to sleep, talk to Darren, and at the same time ask about the red brands.
Trying to
Or-
deal with the red brands. We're trying to find Gundren. And then get that information from Agatha.
I say we go Well, saying that, we need information on the red brands first. So we talk to Darren. After we do that, we find out more information about the red brands. If we can get any from either Elsa or Darren,
Okay.
and then we go from that. And then we take off on a little adventure. And if we get information of where it could be, we can go from there. What's the ruffian? What the fuck's that? Matthew, what have
Oh,
you loaded us in?
this is in case of random encounter. I don't know why it took you over there. I still need to. Nope, this is not it either. I'm doing great. How are
Yeah.
you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I've got a fucking full tub of orange chocolate nibbles in front of me. You're a fat bastard like usual.
There we
There
go.
we go.
I meant to add the walls to it and all that in case anything happens, so that we. But no, it just takes you over there. Yeah. Also
Yeah,
means if
so
anything happens, there's another map to play on.
cool. Yeah, so I say we just talk to the people in inside the bar, see if we can get some names, anything like that, and
Okay.
then one of us can either or all of us can go up and speak to Elsa unless one of you are more confident to go up. And I, as much as I love to talk, I know I feel like I'm talking a bit too much tonight, so I want to let one of you guys do it.
I'm used to being out in the wilderness. I'm not used to dealing with people. So,
And I don't want to,
not my
put back.
strong suit.
I don't want to put back in the situation to be talking all night, especially with the sore throat. So
Yeah, my voice really isn't correct tonight.
yeah, I can fucking
That's
hear it.
that's fine and understandable. Rest it.
Yeah,
Get
I'm
yourself a
losing it
nice
because
hot
I'm
cup of tea.
coughing so much.
Mm.
Tell me you've been made the mouthpiece without telling me you've been made the mouthpiece. I'll go first.
Anyway, so it's gotta just chill, get comfortable, get some drinks in, and then go from there. Hopefully, let's not end up like how fucking Eden did.
Fiora, who is now canonically lying in a barn, snoring away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get some drinks. Barkeep, my man. How we doing?
Been alright. It's been alright. Yourselves? Have you found
Personally,
anything else you're looking for?
we've got a bit of information of our next destination and such. I gotta ask though, I forget your name. Could you remind me again?
Oh, what's it worth to you?
I mean, it kind of.
Don't say a gold piece.
Yeah, a gold piece. Yeah.
Tolbin.
Tolbin, thank you.
You know, I
Backer, you're going to be
was
very fucking useful in this
joking.
campaign.
I was joking. Don't worry. My name is Toblin.
Okay, Tolbin, can we open a tab?
Oh boy.
Just goes and confidently gets the name wrong seconds after being told.
I'm reading it, Tolbin.
You said. I thought you said something else.
No, Tolbin, I'm reading it.
Moderation, Hamish. Moderation, Hamish.
What's
Yeah,
moderation?
you can
Or
open a,
or Norther.
open a tab if you wish.
Awesome.
Plan on buying everybody drinks tonight.
I mean, I'm being generous enough, so why not?
Oh,
How many people are there? Because is it rough estimate? How many people would be in the inn?
18.
18. Yeah, fuck it. I kind of just turn around and shout, "Everyone, round on me!"
Hey.
Yeah,
And everyone gonna
let's get this tab
cheers
going.
and cheers.
I'll take 2 whiskeys for myself. What do you guys want?
Have mead.
2 whiskeys, 1 mead. Anything else?
You have any food? Why am I got my English accent?
Yeah, we've got something.
What have you got?
Got pie, steak,
Ooh.
pie. We've also got some lamb chops.
Oh, you had me at steak pie. um, can I get? Is it like a full steak pie or a mini steak pie?
It's a slice of steak pie.
I'll take a slice of steak pie and a lamb chop, please.
Okay.
I'm a hungry man.
Anyone for anything else?
Have any rabbit stew?
I believe we've got some rabbit. Not quite a stew, but we could certainly turn it into one.
That'd be great.
Soup. A nice lentil. It's
No, I'm amazing. I
stores
hate lentil
easily,
and
you
veg.
say. I had lentil soup for lunch, mate. Alright, it's the first thing that came to mind.
Lentil and vegetable soups used to have a good shit.
Yeah, I will bring it to you when it's done. You can watch as he walks out of the
Awesome.
kitchen. You can hear some shouting in regards to it before kind of walks
Okay.
out. Will that be going on your tab?
Yes, just add that to the tab.
Okay, then enjoy your meal.
Thank you very much.
So,
Seat in the corner, guys.
Yep.
Awesome.
Don't like my back to the door.
Shiza, fucking TV's but they're not.
Did you say Shiza?
Yeah.
he did.
He does speak German, see?
No, I just know certain words.
Who knew that?
My
Who
dad
knew that
speaks
he
German.
spoke?
That's my favorite. That's my wife's favorite German word. Shiza.
I mean, that's not my favorite German word. If I say that, I'll get arrested. But you know, that was a joke.
It's
That was
scheiße.
a joke.
It's scheiße, not scheiße. Scheiße. Scheiße.
I say it in Scottish German.
Because that's apparently a thing, guys. Remember that. Nope. God damn it, Matthew.
Hold on, Matthew.
Yep. Now I'm walling. But I'm also just trying to make sure that it's not Tolkien visioned. Again, I'm sorry.
Motherfucker. Oh, honey.
Yeah, these are perusing. Sit down in your table at the bar. I say table at the bar. Table in the pub. What's the game plan?
Well, I say we just kind of enjoy our drinks and food until Elsa turns up, and then we go from there.
Engage some of those around us. Glean any information we can about the red brands, the black spider.
I think we want to kind of just keep
The
Black
miners
Spider.
exchange.
I'd say keep the Black Spider away because people kind of just joke around that. If we're going to get information, probably better outside the city.
I think the only place we're really going to get information about that is maybe from the bugbear who, in the cave we just left.
I mean, I wouldn't want to go back there, to be honest. Unless we somehow get him into the team.
And
That's a very
Darren.
good point. We'd still have to speak to Darren.
Yep. Is he here? Where would we find Darren?
Not something anyone has inquired about. See, I will leave it like that. I mean, give it a name, but no
I
one's
say we
looked for
just kind of enjoy our night tonight. Get kind of friendly with the locals, so they know we're not just some random strangers being generous. We're just actual nice people, and yeah. I think that the red brands harassing the town is something we need to What's something about? I know I read that in a German accent. I'm very sorry. Force of habit. Okay,
Jesus.
so I say plans for tonight. Have a few drinks. Don't get shit faced. Speak to Elsa. Sleep on it. Tomorrow we wake up, we go speak to Barthen, see if we can find where Darren is. Speak to Darren, speak to Sister Geraldine if she's around, and then head on our not so merry way, depending on what we get told.
I agree. Good plan. Ayla?
Isla, no fucking magic in the bar. Don't try and make us fucking outsiders. As much as we already are.
That sound good to you, Ayla?
Says we.
We? She says, we? Like, what? Yes?
We, as in yes, yeah.
We.
Yeah. QUI. We.
Okay.
We. Yes, I know, but that's not a normal thing. You don't just go sparkling water. You're not fucking some Jeebus guy.
She's being really.
I mean, it is cool as fuck that you can do that. But, try and make us a little bit less, magical people from outsiders. You know what I mean? Okay, I'll let you off then. Still, though, if somebody was staring at us, they would see the bubbles sort of magically rise from the fucking bottom. But anyway, we'll just pretend that it was flat and you shook it.
So after
Yeah. Can
a
I
few
hold
minutes,
my good soon was that you let me off then? Yeah. Okay then, I hold the glass up and I go, cheers to an adventure.
Now, is it really glass or is it clay? Maybe they can't even see.
Yeah.
ha, it's made of obsidian. Joke's on y'all.
I hold up my beaker and go, to the adventure.
To the science team.
To the science team.
So after 5 minutes or so, your food and drink do come back. And as it does, place down on your table. The barmaid looks at you, gives you a nod. Enjoy.
By any chance is your name Elsa?
Tis.
Nice to meet you. My name is Hamish. This is our friends. And this is Ella. She's quite quiet tonight. She has a sore throat. Too much arguing with the locals, if you know what I mean. Some of the miners were a bit mean. And then we have our ringleader, as I call him. He's not really, but he's a good guy. This is Amadeo.
Nice to meet
Pleasure.
you.
We're just kind of passing through, but we heard there's some stuff been going on around, and we're just trying to get to the bottom of it. And we've heard that you are one of great knowledge. Wondering if you could possibly help us out.
I definitely wouldn't go that far of a greater knowledge, but I listen. See that? Look at she. Gives you a sly, sided look. It's
I think
it's poison.
Ayla might have some questions.
Well,
Because I forgot them already.
and, what is it you'd like to know?
Ayla? Did you have questions?
I'm sure she's just typing.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm just gonna sit back and dig into this. This pork chop's fucking good. Sorry, lamb chop. He asks, "What can you tell us about someone called the Black Spider?" That was French.
I've only ever heard of people being mugged by this particular person, but not much more than, say, the red brands. I'm afraid it's a name in passing. Everybody's heard of it, but nobody knows exactly who or what it is. It could be anything, really. Do apologise. I know I hear that you are very fixated on this person, but unfortunately, as far as things go, nobody really knows about this particular person or thing. It seems about as rare as a ancient white dragon swooping down and leveling the town.
Speaking of the red brands, who are they, may I ask?
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It's just not something I have any information on. I do apologise in that regards. The red brands, they are, by all accounts, I don't, I don't want to say mischievous because they're a little more than mischievous, but
Delinquents?
no, they're criminals by all accounts. But uh, bullies, bullies is quite a juvenile word for what they are. Like, they think they're
mean,
some form of gangsters or something. I couldn't say for then you're gonna say, but they think they're the next best thing to sliced breads. They're not.
you guys have sliced bread, but what?
Well, we're not gonna sell you a whole loaf.
That's what they
Not
do
for
up
a
north.
sandwich.
We have to cut our own bread up there. What the fuck?
What about the miners' exchange? What's the general consensus on them? They
Uh,
seem to have a big problem with the red brands.
well, they have all this money lying around, right? And so when you've got that much money lying around, you could very easily be extorted. So, do you want to be extorted?
No.
And so, with that, you tend to take care of any issues that arise. And so, with that, the Red Brand Ruffians, if you mine so much, they'll take so much, maybe, if you're unlucky, if not all of it, and leave you a hard day's work gone. Now, if you're a miner, you've just lost all that work. And if you work at the exchange, well, now all of a sudden, what you're paying for iron goes up because it seems like there's a shortage. You want to be getting more money if you are the miners. So therefore, you want to keep as much as you can. And if you are a buyer, the last thing you want is a shortage.
So
So
essentially, what they're doing is they're mining stuff, keeping it for themselves, and giving little amounts just to make the price go up so they make more money, even though they're pocketing most of it anyway.
Yeah, it's a manipulation thing. The people who run the exchange are paying out more for a false scarcity, and the people who done all the mining are getting less because, well, they worked for a whole day and then got robbed at the end of it.
Understand why that would be very frustrating.
It's a simple stock market manipulation, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
So the guild master or proprietor may have a issue with them, shall we say.
Okay. Must ask, obviously, from asking a few people around the city. I'm guessing this place is usually a quiet place, along outside of the occasional mischievousness from the little red bandits.
For the most part, yes. It's a quiet endeavor. You know, occasional mugging here, a little bit of forest trouble there, a goblin every once in a while, an owl bear every once a week. Nothing that we normally wouldn't be able to handle, but the frequency has elevated in some time.
Hmm. So I'm guessing, people are trying to target this place a little bit more than they used to.
Yeah, seems that way. And there's not many people who could help.
Now, that's actually a good point. Do you think it could be planned? There's maybe an alliance between the Red Brands and the invasions?
Hmm,
Maybe a tactic to try to scare you out this time?
I wouldn't put it past them. I mean, fledgling frontier town faces hardships. No real militia or local law enforcement. It's kind of left up to us and the city of Neverwinter. Yeah, it could very well be. Yes. Anyone who knows what they're doing. Be it this black spider you speak of, or be it someone else, if you know the information you're looking for. Oh, in the town. Well, I suppose by all accounts, the miners could benefit from it. At least the guild master, if she were to sell on all of the iron that she stole. Not to say that she's stealing it, but she sold on everything that she was making, everything she was stealing, plus everything she was making. She'd be in for a tidy profit. At the same time, though, shopkeeper could be doing the same thing. What's 5 free iron bars to anyone? Even if he makes a gold per bar, that's still an extra gold in his pocket.
Very true.
Anyone can benefit from anything as long as they know the right people.
Give me 2 seconds and my phone's going off for some reason. You guys can continue talking away. I'm going to go check what this is because I can hear it actually going apeshit.
No bother.
Okay.
The manor. You know, think if I recall, someone was talking about that. You know what? She starts scratching her head. The manor itself is a peculiar place. You got to understand. I know I saw it here.
And she mentioned the manor. And she mentioned the sleeping giant inn or tavern.
The manor is just mentioned by our friend. She's not mentioned that yet, but it seems that. Hold on.
Tap house.
Just
We
There we go. I will second. Hmm. Ah, nothing too much I know about that old manor personally. It's a rather old place. The sleeping giant. Um, Not much there that I know of either. It's not one of those places many people talk about. Just up there, you know? I'd I'd say up there it's known for trouble, but we tend to keep ourselves away from it. Anyone that goes up there seems to have a bit of a reputation.
Where is the sleeping giant?
So it's actually just down the road, believe it or not.
There?
Yep. So I wouldn't recommend going there. The proprietor, some dwarven room, some dwarven thing. She's quite unpleasant, shall we say. The manor. Oh. Well, as it stands as it is, it's been abandoned for quite some time. No one quite seems to own it, per se. Just been there. It was here before we built the settlement. Been known to harbour some ruffians here and there, but the only place that they would remotely feel safe is up in the hillside away from it all. I am pinging it for you just in case. Yes, long abandoned. I do apologise.
Yes, thank you. I'm sure you're busy tending to other tables. We'll maybe speak to you again in a little while.
Of course, enjoy.
He goes, I whisper to Ayala, you think I should stake out the sleeping giant tonight to see if we can see the comings and goings of any red brands? I'm used to being alone. Stealthier that way. I would keep a good distance. Yeah, go about keeping an eye on the room, but also eating a little of my meal.
So what have I missed?
Not much. Don't worry.
Just a little conversation with Elsa.
Awesome.
I'm thinking of taking out the sleeping giant tap house.
Ooh. Do fill me in.
It's an idea I had. Stay across the street in the wooded area and see who comes and goes.
Okay. So is that this house over here?
Yeah,
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah, anytime I ping something to you, and be like John, hey, Amadeo, been right at it, like the contextual, like that's what this is. We'll never forget now.
Okay.
This whole place labeled up like a Ford AA map.
tap house, the inn, shrine, Barthen's, minor exchange. Coming right along.
We'll make a cartographer out of you yet.
Who drew the animate character on the side? Why the fuck is Sailor Moon just chilling on the bottom of the map?
What?
Zoom all the way out, Matthew.
Who the fuck drew that? I'm more concerned with the fact
Baka.
you know that Sailor Moon, mate.
I only know it's Sailor Moon because it looks like her. I've never watched that show.
Aye. Aye. Aye.
See? Baka.
I don't speak French.
I don't, but I can semi-understand.
Don't what? But yeah. The night seems to be drawing to a close. The bar seems to be quieting down. There are but a few patrons left.
Well, people, I'm getting tired myself. I'm gonna boost up to bed. I shall see you in the morning.
Okay. I'm going to make a show of going to my room as well. And maybe try to sneak out the window to snoop around the giant tap house. Is it dark out?
Yes, it is. Quite, I would say maybe by this point here you are looking closer to like 11 p.m. What says you do make your way to your room. After a period of time, you do sneak out the window. As you do, you walk the quiet town of Phandelver. As you do, you watch as throughout the town, lanterns and windows go out. And you pay attention to everything that happens, everything you see. You do, at some point, see people rather shiftily making their way into this particular area. The sleeping giant. Some seem to be drinking, others enjoying a rather quiet moment to themselves. Not many people that you see in the bar seem to be around town anymore. They all seem to be gone for the night. Left in this run down, dirty, dilapidated building. Or a few people. You
Talking
hear,
about this.
yeah?
The tap house, is that what you mean?
Yes.
Okay.
You hear screams, shouts, every so often things smashing and people being ejected from the door by all manner of circumstance. I would say for it, you are about maybe here. Out of sight, but you can still see.
Gonna take up residence in this little, looks like ruins of a home.
Yeah.
See if I can sneak in there and keep an eye out from there.
I'd say roll a stealth check on that one just to be safe.
Come on.
Just gonna you make your way to this quiet building. You watch as everything that happens throughout this time, throughout the night. Nobody seems to investigate anywhere. There are a few fistfights here and there. Many bloodied noses. A few people end up being dragged off, left in the woods. Some go out looking a lot worse than they came in, but all of them, make no doubt, are members of the Red Band Ruffians. Red Band.
Red brand.
Red Brand. So it just doesn't seem right. All of them are members of this particular group.
They're like a biker gang. They like to beat each other up.
Yeah. You can't tell from this distance whether or not. I'll actually move you talking. You can't tell whether or not from this distance it is to do maybe with debts or sport. But either way, they do seem to be somewhat violent. What?
How many of them? Can I tell about how many of them are in and out?
There seems to be the same four. You know, in and out every so often, but you can tell there is probably more inside.
Red rashes. I don't know if I dare try to get any closer to listen in to what's going on inside.
You are, you aren't, or you are not sure.
Thinking about it. Ayla said she could listen in if I found a spot within hearing distance. I'm not sure how that works. I'd have to go back and ask her. I can't tell how many might be inside. No windows.
A few, but they're broken for the most part, and there is very little light pouring out.
Well, I don't need a lot of light.
For shadows, you do. Bear in mind, dark vision is black and white.
I'm a little far away for that too.
I'd say you're within about 30 foot, maybe 60 at most. I actually don't know how long foot is.
The key on the bottom.
Oh yeah. It does, however, try to say that one of these squares is 20 foot.
About 50 feet according to the key per square.
I will just say that you are what? Yeah, let's just say you are roughly 50 feet away. Yeah, let's go with that to be safe.
Okay. So they keep it dark inside? Oh.
I mean, within that, you still are. It's not like total darkness. There is like a sort of dim light coming from it. However, not enough for shadows to cast. Like there's a light in the middle of the room, and so shadows cast are long and large. So
Okay.
numbers aren't something you can really count.
Do they keep a guard out front or they just come in and out?
There are
A
two
bouncer.
men on the door.
Okay. I'm going to, let's try this. Go back this way. See if I can sneak around back behind this little shed.
As you are sneaking on up and through, creeping down town and back up, I will require another stealth check for you getting what is technically closer to the building.
Oy, we're pressing my luck.
You
Bing bong.
sneak on down, out and through into this particular little area. You are stood by a greenhouse, looking at the back end of this building. Smashed window is your only insight in. You do see about 5 others enjoying a night. Mainly all humans rather, with every so often a dwarven female walking around with giant pitchers in her hands. By your calculation, there's at least 7 to this building.
Okay. They said the dwarves owned it, right? A dwarf owned it.
There was a dwarven proprietor.
Proprietor, yeah. Okay. I can't hear anything additional from here about what they're saying.
It does just seem to be drunken jeering and cheering, for the most part, celebratory about certain raids and nothing too familiar particular. Every so often you can hear people screaming about gold and weights. You can tell that maybe they're speaking in regards to a haul that they may have stolen from someone in the miners. You know the
Miners Exchange.
Miners
Ah,
Exchange.
okay.
I should have just zoomed out.
Yeah. I'll listen for a while longer. Anything new comes up. Otherwise, I'll sneak back to the inn and pass on
So
what
yeah,
I've heard.
see, make a perception check. Every once in a while, people do come out back to hold a more private conversation. And that time, you do overhear the name Glassstaff being thrown around every so often. You can tell that this person is the leader of this particular group. But they seem to be talking about percentages and how Glassstaff isn't too happy and how he is holed up in the gang's hideout. They don't seem to give too much detail in regards to what's happening, but if you listen in, you can tell that for what little they may get, they are happy. And they are planning to continue their general thievery, shall we say, in their ways, with plans of ramping up in the near future. Apart from that, you don't seem to glean too much else from the night.
Okay.
Everything, for the most part, seems to die down in the smaller hours as more and more people make their way out of the building. Until eventually you see the dwarven woman and 3 others leave. The building is locked up and they leave out eastward for the night.
They just haul ahead in different directions.
They all head east.
Head east. Towards the manor.
Towards the manor.
Ugh. Who's rolling dice?
I was me by accident, sorry.
That's all right. Oh, hey. That was wrong.
That's a penis.
That was unintentional. Unlike the other one.
Unlike that other one.
That
Wow.
wasn't me, surprisingly.
I sneak back into my room.
I'm
Yeah.
just kind of standing in the corner of the room in the pitch black. Where the fuck did you go?
How would you know?
It's me. I kind of sitting unable to sleep, watching at the window, and I just see somebody sneak past the fucking window.
Was never alluded to prior.
I know. That's the point of silently watching.
For me as the DM, I need to know what you're doing prior, else
Alright.
it gets past as metagaming.
Yeah, I was just casually just sitting at the window watching.
That means this never happened and you're lying in bed asleep, Corey.
Fuck. Oh,
I'll tell him in the morning.
yeah.
I
The greatest
tap
thing
on.
about D&D, Corey, if somebody's metagaming, you know like that. Believe me, Xena does it enough.
Yeah, that's very true.
I'll listen at Ayala and Hamish's doors. If they sound like they're awake, then I'll tap and enter. If not, I'll just pass on what I found in the morning.
I will say by this, I would say the timing for everyone is what, 4 a.m.
I'm gonna just stay sleeping.
Okay.
Would we be able to take a long? Would I be able to take a long rest because of me
Yeah.
taking Big Z's? Awesome. And that would count as new day as well. So
Yeah.
there we
The
go.
half elves have the same long rest period as an elf.
I believe half elves get I don't believe they get trance.
I can't remember.
Yeah. They do not get trance. It's only full elves and full elf variants. So you got to get up at noon or suffer the effects of exhaustion.
Sleep in that long, but
You deserve it.
I deserve it. It was worth it.
And if we all take the long rest.
Didn't he technically have a short rest because he ran out and said to try and ambush people?
No, he just sleeps in.
No, fair enough.
You can pick how long you sleep to. Unless something actively wakes you from a long rest,
Mm-hmm.
or you have reason to not sleep that long. But
Yeah.
in a tavern, unless someone came in and, drop kicked him in the bollocks.
Something I'm
Like-
planning on doing at fucking 10 in the morning if you're not awake.
Okay. I'll try to get a long rest until Hamish comes and Rochambeaus me.
There's a timer on these things, Corey. D&D has very specific rules, which is nuts.
Yeah. Also, I will wait till 10 a.m. and Matthew should know if I, a bit of Naruto, should understand what's coming next. An old favourite from Kakashi himself.
This man thinks I remember what I'd done in college.
It's a very special move Kakashi uses only on certain people.
Please do
The
not tell me
very
you're going to stick a finger up his ass.
1,000 years of pain.
This is not a prostate exam, my guy.
You
You're not
loser.
proficient in medicine.
It's now 10 a.m. Here we fucking go. Panting start.
My door's locked.
Oh yeah, right. Okay, let me just do a. Where is it? Stealth check to see if I can unlock the door without him noticing.
That would technically be a dexterity sleight of hand check. However, do you have thieves' tools?
Yes, I think I do.
You do not.
I should have.
No, it's not something that comes with your background, or your class, or your race.
Wait, what? Urban Bounty Hunter.
Doesn't
Tool proficiencies. Select one of the tools. Gaming set. Yeah, I selected thieves' tools. Where is it?
being proficient in something and having it are different things.
Yeah, I thought you told me to pick them. Obviously, I didn't. Oh well.
But there's no.
Well, I'm just gonna try and fire open the door without waking him up. If it doesn't work, I'll just kick the door in.
I don't get my long rest. I hear him pounding on the door. I get up.
I'm just trying to like. How do you expect to kick in a door quietly?
Trust me, there's ways.
No, there really ain't.
Let me fucking go along with it, Matthew.
I'd love
I'm
to,
gonna
but
just-
it's
I'm just
realistic.
gonna
here.
run downstairs quietly as I can. Just Gooch, go downstairs as quietly as I can. I'll ask the barkeep. Can I get a spare key to room number 2?
There's only really my key, the master key, in case anything happens.
Yeah, he's locked himself in the room and he doesn't have his key. He dropped it. Can I borrow it and I'll bring it back in like 2 minutes? I mean, come on.
I mean,
I'm not
you
that
need to
bad
make
of
a
a person.
you need to make a deception check, not
Wouldn't it be
persuasion.
persuasion? I'm persuading him
You're
to give me it.
Yeah, but you're lying to him to do such.
Oh, fuck. The one time I have fucking +6 on deception and it gives me a 5.
You have a +6 on both of these, man. That's nuts. It's gonna looks. Staff only. If he's stuck, I'm sure he'll shout. Or
It has been. He kind of asked me to come down and get you.
his ceilings are quite thin, I'm afraid. I think I'd hear him in the kitchen, given it's nothing going on there, and all of your bedrooms are above the kitchen.
Oh, okay.
We even
I'll just try
heard him leaving this morning.
Wait, what do you mean he left this morning?
Oh, I'm afraid I've said too much.
Okay. Forget the key. I'll get in the door. I'll get through the room my own way. As that point,
You
I just
cause any
fucking
damage
dart
and
up the stairs.
It's a platinum to fix any damage.
I don't care. Just gets to the door. Wake up now, you cunt.
You have been yeah. Check the chat, Corey.
Yeah. help? Yeah, could be good, but give me 2 seconds as I just start fucking hammering on the door with my fist.
I guess I'll
Amadeo,
have-
you wake up right fucking now, you prick.
All right, I come to the door and open it. I said, "Get in here."
You motherfucker, where did you go?
Get in here and we'll talk about it in private.
There's
Ayala,
no private. They can fucking hear me.
not
Downstairs,
if we.
we're above the kitchen. They'll fucking hear us. The floors are thinner than an anorexic woman in this day and age.
Then I
Look
guess
at
we'll
this
go
point
outside
everywhere.
and
Yeah, right, let's go.
find a place private.
Let's go.
Let's go.
You know what? Let's walk out to the barn. We'll fucking play with the dogs for a bit.
Okay. Got to the barn. Ayala, we wake up Fiora. She's probably already playing with the wolves.
No, she's in a sleep.
Passed out in the weirdest possible way. Like, can't even imagine it if you tried. Like, there's a leg behind the neck being used as a pillow, and like hay over the face. Even the dogs are scared and confused. No one should be able to sleep comfortably in this position. She's not here to defend herself. It's canonical. She'll sleep with a leg behind her head.
Yeah, let's just leave her how she is. Okay.
Contortionist.
Okay. Where the fuck did you go?
I went and I staked out the sleeping giant tap house.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I found there were about 7, give or take,
Right.
in and out through the night. They seem a pretty rowdy bunch. They like to rough each other up as much as they like to rough other people up.
Do you think it's a kind of jokingly rough up? And, just lads being lads? Or is
It
it
was a
going to be
little-
I'm going to have to shoot a magic missile at their face?
it was a little rougher than just lads being lads, I would say.
So will I need to shoot a magic missile at their face?
I don't think yet.
Okay.
I also found that the name of their leader seems to be someone named Glassstaff.
Okay.
He's not very happy at the moment.
Is it a wooden housing place or is it stone?
Matt?
Run down. Bit of stone, bit of wood. It's like, wooden pillars on the corners used to hold stone in place.
Right, okay,
It's-
so there's no point shooting a firebolt at it to try and burn it down.
So they do seem to be planning on ramping up their nefarious activities in the near future.
Do you want to storm
What
it
that?
then?
I think we should. I don't think anybody's going to be there at this time of day.
Still storm it.
I think that their
Or we
headquarters
go-
is the old manor east of town.
I mean, we could go to the top house, kind of nicely knock on the door, go in, have a little chat, beat the shit out of people, go to the manor, do the same.
Maybe be a little quieter than storming the place.
German again, thank you, Matthew.
Not German.
I tried.
I mean, yeah, we could just turn up, knock on the door, be nice. If they say anything mean-ish, we just beat the shit out of them, and we go from there.
Like a public house. I mean, it's like like the tavern.
I mean,
Suppose
yeah.
unless we have trouble with the bouncers at the front door, which there's always 2, then we can just walk in.
Let's be honest, what are these bouncers going to do compared to us?
Well,
I could just thunderclap the both of them, and they'd be out cold.
say we
Do you want to do it?
can head down there, see what we can find.
Okay, I'm down if you're down.
Hey, Ellie, you in?
Let's go.
No eye rolling or heavy sighing.
I'm pretty sure she's got to the point in the night where she just wants to fight.
I haven't drawn my sword in anger in days.
In a whole 5 minutes.
As we're walking down, I just start playing with fire in my hands, walking down the road.
You walk down onto the building. The building is as you last saw it. Quiet, quaint, and no one at the door. The door's closed. The area is particularly quiet.
And I checked if the door's locked.
From the side of the house, not really.
Oh, I thought it was at the front door because of the step there.
When they
Looks
all
like
left
you're
last night, they went east. The
No,
only
yeah,
thing
no,
out
you're right. I didn't notice that, but yeah, you should try the door. The door is, you can place your hand on it. It is locked.
So I say two options: either we kick it in or we do something else.
and you help Ayla.
Yeah, go for it. You can help. Oh, you motherfucker!
No, wait, is this what I agreed to? Yeah, wait.
I mean, yeah,
Non-magical,
it,
thank you.
that would be the key.
That would... Man, the knock spell has just become fucking useless.
Fuck the knock spell.
Who needs a second level spell when you get fucking prestidigitation? I didn't realise what I was agreeing to until it's too late. I thought you were just going to change the lock on Corey. Yeah, the door. It opens up.
What do we see?
Look on in. There are numerous ragtag, misshapen, out of place tables and chairs of all different woods and all different fabrics.
Interesting.
The place is empty.
Okay, so you just wanna search things? I love the you motherfucker.
Can do that, or like I said, they all went east when they left last night. The only thing out east is the old manor.
Yeah, I mean, we could kind of leave a kind of we were here kind of thing.
You want to let them know that somebody's watching them.
Yeah, I do actually.
Might make them a little more cautious, a little harder to keep an eye on.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's look around in here, see if we find any
Do we
information.
have a name for our group yet?
We don't.
I see we give ourselves a little name. Just, so it's not just Hamish, Amadeo, Alea, we're here. It's like the group was here, kind of thing. Or we're watching you, love from the group. And they're like, what do you mean, the group? Who the fuck's the group? Doesn't sound good.
Do you have any ideas?
I look
I had
over
idea.
at I look over at Alea. Yeah. Well, I'ma just write our initials for now. Ha. I conjure up a little bit of a. Can, can I use a loophole with this one, Matthew?
Depends.
Can I use a firebolt on the edge of my finger as just a fire tip and write my name in fire so it burns it at the table?
That would be more of a.
Blowing fire.
I'd say a bit more like a prestidigitation type thing, to be honest. We use it to carve into wood.
I mean,
Because
or I could.
firebolt, by its very nature, is a big splash.
Oh shit! I just realized I have something I could just do it with.
Pen and paper.
No, I have a crossbow bolt I could just use to carve with the stone tip.
Yeah, that would work. I'd say go ahead and use a sleight of hand for that one.
Fuck.
You
Take.
scrape it in, a few mistakes here and there. It looks more like a massive gouge more than anything, but it definitely stands out more than anything.
You're watching you. Love. H-A-A.
Amadeo, Ayla, where are you right now? Are you in the building or?
Keeping an eye on the door.
So you're in the building but watching the door.
Oh, yes.
Ayla?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Going into chat pass. Right. So Ayla, be a investigation check. Look around there. You see a few oddities here and there.
We all do them and just get the average from
Keys.
it.
You're doing your own thing right now. Amadeo's doing his own thing, so
But true, actually, yeah, good point.
if you were all doing it, then yeah, I'd take a group, but for this one, it is a singular.
Yeah.
Overall, apart from a few half-filled tankards, a few steins, and a few teeth here and there, the entire place seems rather empty. No one's been here. Like, no one's left anything, I suppose, is the wording I'm looking for.
Ayla picks up the teeth.
There's a few molars, a few canines, some incisors here and there.
When I say, if you guys are satisfied enough, let's storm the manor.
Satisfied here.
I just kind of look over towards Ayla. Whenever you're ready. I mean, storming it carefully, storming it. We're storming it either way. So, let's go.
So you just walk out on into the street. See 4 armed ruffians waiting for you. All of them humanoids wearing grimy red cloaks. Their hands on their weapons as they watch you. One steps forward. Spits on the ground. Time for you to move on, strangers. Give us
I
your
can say
stuff
the same thing to you.
and be on. Give us your stuff and be on your way.
Or what? As I say that, I kind of start, twinkling my fingers and the electricity starts crackling between them. You want to have some fun?
Oh, my friend, we'll take it by force if we have to. We're just being polite.
I look back and just smile and I go, "You want to have some fun, guys?"
Would love to have some fun.
Take everything you've got. All of it.
Lay down
Well,
your
I
weapons now,
personally
or we'll
think-
take everything you've got, including your life.
Oh, and if you think we're joking, we're not.
You must have two bowls made of crystal as well as two covered in hair, because you can see the future if you took the words right from my lips, my friend.
Oh.
He watches they all pull their swords from the scabbards.
Oh,
Let's
that's so
dance.
cute. Look at them with the little swords. That's so cute.
And we'll pick it up there
Got
next
your
week.
teeth if you want.
Fuck you. No. Like, oh, fuck you, Matthew. I get a final
My
warning.
guy, it's
As
exactly 2 p.m. It's exactly 2 a.m. It
fuck
is.
it, I don't care. I say, oh, at that moment in time, they pull their weapons out. I pull my crossbow and aim at them, and I'm like, "Let's fucking go, bitch."
Let's dance. Call it there.
Good session. That was fun.
All the information for all the follow-up. And here we are.
Feel better, Baka.
Thanks, I'll do my best.
Yeah, as much as you couldn't speak, you done fucking amazing. So hats off.
That mechanic is fucking broken.
Oh yeah.
That is. I didn't know where you were going with that. I'm like, she's just gonna go ahead and like change the key. No, she's gonna go ahead and make a key.
I mean, if it works, it works.
And then there's just like, but we could use the knock spell, which everyone hears for 300 fucking foot.
Hmm. There's also a cantrip called Shape Water that you can use and just freeze it in the keyhole that also creates a key.
Because nothing spells broken quite like cantrips that do the thing of second level spells, am I right?
Oh man, I really want to play a long-term campaign like up to level 20 and make a cantrip 7th character that gets almost as many cantrips as they can.
You just want to be a DM's worst fucking nightmare.
Thank
Let's
you.
be honest.
That's a compliment. I mean,
Like,
positive.
you just want to hear. Well, that's how it reads.
Can I give you guys a spoiler for next session?
We're gonna TPK.
Check general chat. Check general chat. Spoiler for next session.
That's still Gwyn. I mean, Ayla.
No, that's going to be Hamish.
Ah.
Magic missile, magic missile, magic missile, magic missile,
Ah.
magic missile.
How many spell slots do you have?
3. So it'll be magic missile, firebolt, magic missile, firebolt, magic missile, firebolt.
Right.
And then if I'm feeling a bit spicy, I'll go give them a cuddle. Oh, come on, give me a cuddle, thunderclap.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, for me it is 90 nibbles. So I am gonna
Have a good
hit the
night.
bed whilst I still can.
I'm gonna go make my mum's breakfast for tomorrow.
Good night, all.
Good night.
You guys
Good
see you
night.
soon.